Yeah.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Some good fucking music, I must say. Put one in the head of it like lo-fi. hard. God damn.
Can you dig it, sucker?
What up?
Harder mode than night.
Can you dig it,
Sucker! Alright, man, let me touch it.
God, we can't pause this yet. Now the drop
Hey,
is
this
hard.
is such a banger. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a banger right here. This one, I don't care where you at. Like, hey, where did I just walk into? What party is this? Oh, shit!
All the time. I'll be having music put on here, and I was gonna come back to the screen just to listen to the song again. This is gonna be one of those.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yo. That's a bomb joint, man. What's going on? It's your boy, Nick Moses 05, Mo Fam. We are in the damn building. I am here, and I have my co-host, Dr. Specimen. How are you doing today, sir?
Not too bad. I'm gonna be completely real, man. I've been so inundated with work. I'm sorry I ain't called in a while. Gotta be honest. I really wish I had, cause I found something out. And I didn't tell you about this. I'm just telling you for the first time now. Curious if you want to look at it. It's a little something silly I found.
All right, what is it?
All right, let me just pull up the screen share real quick. I'm not gonna take too much time with this. I know you got a good schedule, and I want to totally throw away.
We got a program. You're right. We're trying to keep it, but let's see it.
We got a straight up ripoff of the mix shit.
Oh my God, bro.
Look at this.
What the hell? Hold on. Let me pull this on my other screen so I can get a better look. All right, there we go. Somebody joking, man. They're joking.
It's not. Look, it's a real. You click this. It's a real Shopify website. They're gonna take your money for this.
Yo, somebody actually purchased that. They got to be the biggest fool on earth, man. Like, as much information is out there about MIG, it's no way in hell you go out there and grab an R4 switch card without hearing about MIG. It's possible.
And look, you see, they got this fucking sticker over the
MIG,
sticker.
yeah.
And you go to this one, you can even see the board's the same color as the regular MIG switch.
Nah, they joking. They joking, man. They joke. This is all.
Bro,
this is a spoof.
Look at this. Look at this. I was really hesitant at first. I thought it had to be a scam. But I took the chance and it was the best thing I bought in a lot. Bullshit.
Oh my gosh, man. That is one of the. Hold on. What sound I got for that?
and the best part,
what's up?
Apparently they're gonna give you a game library when you buy it. So
I wouldn't doubt that, right? I wouldn't doubt that as much as you paying for it. It better come with a game library.
Yeah,
Okay.
So if Nintendo wants to go and hunt down whatever random factory in China these things are maybe being sold out of, then have fun. I will say this is a pretty sick thing, but I bet they took a stock image, put filters on it, and then put the R4 switch thing on it.
Yeah, this you definitely tell. You know what I mean? MGR, yeah, I see what you're saying. I agree with you. Yo, we gonna go through the chat. First of all, it is 9/15/2024. You could be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your dog. I appreciate it. We are here. Now, Reigns, What's up? Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. My dog is in the building. Reigns is doing his thing on Twitch, TikTok, all over, man. Gamers for gamers. If you don't know, check it out. All right. DJ C Money, I see you in the chat. DJ C Money will shut this whole shit down, y'all. So please be nice to this man. We need to keep the algorithming. The last thing we need is to piss DJ C Money off. All right. Okay, my man Joe, the man in the kitchen, never bitch, just cooking, man. Shout out to Joe. All right, dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. See my dude Joe out there. All right, Dave X. Dave, what's poppin'? Dave, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? That's MGR, by the way. I just like Dave. That just sounded cool, by the way. We'll call you Dave X. How about, what's up, Dave X? All right. So, who else? Anybody else I'll leave in the chat? Shane, all the way from Melbourne, Australia. How can I forget? Shane, with the best last name in the world. Cock Burn.
Nick.
What's up, man?
You know what to say.
Oh, man. Well, you know, it just came in. You know, I definitely would have went to it first. But you know what we got to do. Shout out to the ladies.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Got to shout out to the ladies. Chelsea's Way. Thank you for tuning in. Now, just so everybody know, got a great damn show. This show I have prepared. Took a lot of time to prep certain subjects. Other ones, I got ideas from people around me. Okay, and other people send me things. But these topics are big. I know y'all gonna love them. Also, so everybody knows, on TikTok and other platforms, I know YouTube, views, shorts, a lot of things, it's growing. The Choose Your Fate segment is great. So we want to keep this show going. We want to keep it rolling. And we want to keep it. That's all we want to do. All right? So, no, without further ado, let's get on to the damn show. Okay, wow. I'm surprised I even got my topic straight, y'all, because I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff right in front of me. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and get to it. This one I thought was hilarious. We've covered a lot of different things many times dealing with trading card games, Pokemon cards. We spoke a lot about thefts, robberies, people rolling away with crates and people sticking people up, right? And it's been all over for these cards. The latest one is probably some of the most ignorant card theft I'd ever heard of. So, let me go ahead and get to the story. And I want to go ahead and have this right in front of me, all right, so we can all follow along, all right? So, yo, I'm laughing at the fact that even as I'm about to read it, I'm laughing because I don't think any thief could be this dumb in real life. So, a heist at a trading card hobby shop in Osaka, Japan on September 9th ended with the thieves walking away with over $70,000 worth of collectible cards. The robbery is yet another in a long string of thefts around the world, like I've been mentioning a moment ago, involving Pokemon cards. The store specialized in Pokemon cards, of course, but a pair of masked men barged into the store armed with knives. They tied up 2 employees and went on to steal 100 Pokemon cards valued at over 10 million yen. I believe that's yen. I'm not sure if it's yen. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody? All right. Which equates to around 70,000 smackaroos. And they also took 2 smartphones and about $250 in cash, or 250,000 in yen. The incident went down soon after the employees wrapped up a live stream event for customers interested in purchasing cards. Both workers were unharmed, but they made it much easier to report this next detail about the robbery. The thieves, they had no idea about the Pokemon card values, y'all. So imagine you going in and you going to rob a jewelry store, but you have no idea which jewelry is worth money. What do? Right? You have no idea. What do? Well, my mind goes, okay, something is enclosed. That must be expensive, right? It's all the way in the back there. They don't want anybody touching it. Maybe that's the expensive stuff. These thieves had no idea. So they actually asked the employees for advice on which cards to steal. Now, the thieves actually follow the employees' advice. So the employees could have just lied, but I believe they told the truth. Okay? Now, the value of Pokemon cards have spiked and everyone has known. And a lot of people believe this is the reason that more thefts are happening. Okay? Now, Dr. Spencer, I want to get your viewpoint on this, but I want to say this first. I know with trading card games and all that crap, they like boost the prices of these things, right? They inflate the prices of cards. And the inflation creates, if I get this one card, I can make all this money. Or, it's a big market around cards and gambling. Do you think inflation is the problem that thefts are happening? Or do you think the Pokemon company should step in? They should actually say, you know what? Our cards are somehow, even though they're marketing, high in value and they're helping us, they're also creating this epidemic, almost like Jordans. When people getting robbed on the street for their Jordans, they are going in, and these guys had knives. They tied them up, okay? And I'm not going to tell people, oh, they got knives. Go ahead and fight. You'll be dead, okay? Knife can kill you just like a gun. Don't get it twisted, all right? Do you think Pokemon card companies should step in, or do you think that these inflated prices are just going to continue letting thefts happen as long as they keep going up?
I think it's a mix of inflated prices and the fact that really Pokemon cards they're a commodity. So it doesn't really, look, don't steal. Let me make that very clear, don't steal. But it's different from stealing food or expensive electronics or something, where there is a bit of care taken to not purchase stolen stuff like that. Like especially electronics. You go and buy a laptop. A lot of people are kind of like, "Whoa, I know that's a good laptop. How are you selling it for $200?" And there's locks that could happen and stuff. But for Pokemon cards, they're just cards. And if someone sees someone selling Pokemon cards for really cheap, knowing the price of Pokemon cards is not ubiquitous. Plenty of parents will sell their kids Pokemon cards for a low price. That's way lower than the actual value. And you could totally get away with just kind of being like, look, I don't know the value and I don't even care about the value. I don't know, come with some sob story about, I don't know, I lost my son and I just want to get rid of them. I can't bear to have them. And there you go. No one's really going to think twice. So you can pawn them off, make your money, and all's good.
Damn, that well said and well thought out too, by the way. Dr. Specimen, very intelligent, man. I will say, the way you broke that down is just equivalent to a lot of things in life. You mentioned, having a card and you not knowing if that card is hot, right? Whereas a laptop you see and you go, you can kind of tell bells and whistles, right? Screen size. You can look when you open it up. There's a make, a model, what version OS it's running. These certain things to give you an idea of how much it's worth right off the bat. If you're not familiar with laptops though, there's still certain things, a screen size, right? You can know big screen size, that might be an expensive laptop. But when it comes to cards, if you have no idea, if someone tells you this card is worth $1 million and they show you something that's worth $1 million, you look up a couple things and says $1 million. Do you believe instantly it's $1 million? So it's a tough.
And I'm thinking like you buy, or you steal a $500 Pokemon card. You sell that bitch for $250. The people who don't know better, but who maybe are willing to do a little bit of research, they're gonna see that and they're gonna go, well, damn, that's pretty expensive, but it's a steal for the card. Mm-hmm. It's just gonna be the hardcore collectors that are gonna be maybe have the wherewithal to say, that's too low. What's going on here, man? Is that stolen? Are you just doing it to punish your kid? Like, something unethical like that.
No, absolutely, and MGR had mentioned something that's actually genius, and I thought about Facebook Marketplace, right? We have all been to Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if everyone's purchased from there, but a lot of times you're either getting something shipped or you're meeting someone, and a lot of times it's meeting. So someone can say, hey, I have this card. They can meet you and know you have the money, stick you up, right? Being that cards, as long as they have a monetary value so high, I agree. I don't think you dodge it. I don't think there's nothing Pokemon card company could do. But I've heard people mention that they should say something about it, or at least voice it, or provide some sort of security measure. Do you know if there is any type of security measure a company like Pokemon could put on their cards to stop theft, or to at least, let's say, lower it? So,
Ink tags, like clothing stores.
I like that. I like that. That is very popular. If you don't know, clothing stores, if you go to certain clothing stores and you try to steal certain things, there's tags on them to where you pull them off. Ink covers the entire thing. It is no longer valuable. It is no longer can be worn without someone telling it's been stolen. I agree. It's something. They need something, man, because this is getting ridiculous. Last thing I want to ask you, what do you think about, I'm going to put you in this situation. Dr. Specimen, this may not have been a situation you're in, but you're getting stuck up right now. Guys are around you. You're in a store. You're working at a local, trading card
Damn,
company.
Nick, I thought we were friends. Why are you doing this
Yeah,
to
I
me?
know, right? Got you. Hey, I got the butter knife right up to you. You know what I mean? Hey, give me the cards, man. And they got my friend right behind me. Yeah, give him the cards, or we're dicing you up. Do you, when they ask which cards are the most expensive, do you tell them, or do you just say whatever?
I exercise my Second Amendment right. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I probably would. I would test. I would say, like, I would maybe test our knowledge first, or try to test our knowledge as safe as I can. If it seems like they know even a lick of stuff, I'm just gonna give in. I'll be honest with them because I don't want to get stabbed for them knowing I'm lying. But if they're just like, man, we don't give a shit. We don't know anything about those Pokemans. We just want the damn cards. I'll be like, look, man, I'll give you two of my most expensive, but just let me keep the rest, please. You can get $1,000 with just these two. And if they do that, I'll give them my fucking regular Rattata or something. I don't know. I don't know a lot of Pokemon.
I don't either. I don't know a lot of Pokemon either, but I know, I used to know a lot back when it was red and blue. That's way before some people times, okay? But nonetheless, to wrap this all up, I just want to let everybody know, if you are working any retail store or anything, just make sure to give it up. No reason to fight back. It is insured, hopefully, and you could be able to recoup those, but you can't recoup your life. Let the thieves have it, and if they get arrested, they get arrested. So be it. There we go. Now, we are going to move on. Like I said, these topics, I want to get to it quick because I want to bring everybody in to have a big powwow to talk about a lot of things. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic. All right. Bam. Oh, my goodness. Now, this one I wanted to bring up because, I think that there was something, I'm going to be honest. There was something that my wife was watching. And it's actually going to be a segment later we're going to be talking about. And it's specifically with women, guys. And I need the help. All right. If we got any women around, get women around and ask them. Okay. We need to clip this and start finding answers out for real. All right. But we're going to start here because I believe we should unpack everything. There was an article that was on Skynet. It's actually a video. I don't know if we could play the video. You know what? What the hell? We with the shiznit today. We ain't gonna play the video sometimes. It's like a 3-minute video, but I do want to give some sort of insight to what I seen. But this article stated that 2/3 of female gamers were harassed online. I thought that was a lot. I thought that number was pretty high. But then I started thinking, and it might not be so high. Okay, now let's go ahead and pull it up here. So it should be showing on the screen shortly. Here we go. All right. Sky. Okay. No. Tried to cut me off from watching the video. Nope. We don't need that. We don't need no ads or anything. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Hopefully the share works. Now, sometimes we get the echo duplicate and stuff. I might just mute my mic and turn down my audio if that happens. So let me know if we start duplicating. All right. Nick, I can make it. Boom. Okay. So here we go. Let's go ahead and share the screen and let me know if the share is working okay. All right. So Here we go. I'm going to make this widescreen, of course, once it plays. So let's play the video first. Might throw an ad in there. Let's just cut the music on the ad, okay? We don't want to hear any of that. We don't need to see any of that. Skip.
It's from our science and technology.
Now, we are going to play it. I want to make this widescreen so everyone can see. All right? And I'm going to pause occasionally because I want to, you know how it is with the algorithm. If we play it straight, you know how that goes. So we'll probably do like 30 seconds. We'll pause. We'll discuss. All right?
Reporter Mickey Carroll does contain language which some may find offensive.
Is the audio duplicating?
Yes.
Okay. So we want to take care of the duplication of the audio first. So I'm going to do this. Do we hear any audio? Now I take it
10 years ago,
nothing.
Gamergate
Correct?
exposed a horrific campaign.
It's perfect?
Yeah.
All right. Good. Okay. That's what I need to know. All right. So we'll go ahead and play it back. Let's go. Now, one thing's for certain. I am taking myself out of the audio, which allows everyone else to hear. Okay? So I'm going to pull myself up on the stream, and I'm going to follow along with y'all. Don't get it twisted, all right? Here we go. All right, we on stream. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play. Nah, I got to hear it. Hold on, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Here we go. This might work. Let me know how bad the echo is, y'all. Okay, let me know.
And technology reporter Mickey Carroll
Is the echo bad?
does contain language which some may find offensive.
That seems
10 years
perfect to
ago,
me.
Gamergate exposed a horrific campaign.
All right, it seemed perfect to you. I can barely hear shit, though, but I'm going to turn it up a little. You know what? Hold on. I may have figured this out. I think I may have figured it out. Let's try this. Hold on. Work with me. Let's see. Now let me know, Dr. Specimen. Can you hear an echo?
Of sexism and abuse in gaming.
They sent me death.
Good. Figured it out. I can hear everything. Let's go. All right?
This piece from our science and technology reporter Mickey Carroll does contain language which some may find offensive.
10 years ago, Gamergate exposed a horrific campaign of sexism and abuse in gaming.
They sent me death threats, rape threats, doxed me, made my life hell, hacked my bank account.
Now, before anybody say anything, because I heard this a bit ago, trans women are women too. All right? Now, I don't even care. Trans women are women too. I know, and I'm older, but trans women are women too. If they are being harassed, they're women. All right? Because that came up. That was something I actually seen, so I don't even want to hear it.
Tried to destroy my game studio. The stuff I got was so extreme that the FBI got involved.
A decade later, sexism in gaming is alive and kicking.
Literally yesterday, I queued 2 games, and in both games, I experienced sexism. The minute you kind of push back or you speak up, and it's that instant reaction is, go back to the kitchen, shut up, woman, you don't belong here.
Yo, I'm sorry. I am such a douchebag for that, bro. I am
These
such a
fuckers are
douchebag.
so corny. How do you
Yo.
like that? That's all you can come up with?
Yo, thank you though. I'm gonna be honest. If that's what you're worried about, then you don't have nothing to worry about. Like, go to the kitchen, cook a meal. That's almost the equivalent of like, you're fat, you're ugly, you know what I mean? Oh, go to the kitchen. Oh, you're just a big brawny man. You're not smart. Like, what kind of disses is these? And she said I queued up my first couple matches, and that's what I heard.
What I've never understood is why can't people get on a game to just play games? Why do they always got to have their list of fucking 5th grade playground insults just right next to them to spew out at anyone that joins? But especially in this case, women. Like, it's not.
I agree.
Why is it so hard for people to just zone in and be like, I want to play a video game. I'm going to play a video game and have some fun. And then I'm going to get off the video game and go do something else after having said fun. It's not that hard to do.
Thank you.
For the last 5 months, I've been hearing from women gamers about the abuse they face on a regular basis. The scale of it is shocking. 2/3 of women gamers have been harassed in the last year, and more than 10% received rape threats.
I was told to explore the social media site.
Now, I'm going to be... Those percentages, 2/3 of women have been harassed, and also 10% have received. And we're gonna have to cut that, all right, because they said it. We'll say grape, okay, but they've obviously said it. It's crazy to me because I think those percentages are for real with men. I think 10% of men actually get that. I've gotten those before. I don't know if you have, Dr. Specimen, but I've had men tell me what they will do to me.
Again, I just go back to why is that on people's minds when they go to play a video game? Like it just, when I go to play a video game, I just want to have some fucking fun. I want to get off after a while and just move on with my life. I don't understand why taking advantage of someone is not only on your mind at all, but the first thing you want to say to someone when they have a voice slightly above your octave. Like,
Yo, I'm gonna say one thing I will agree with is I do believe women will have to deal with something because it's a predominantly male market. So that I will agree with. Okay. But it's the equivalent of anything that's predominant, right? If something's predominantly Caucasian male, I can say blacks deal with issues, right? Or something, and one thing I will say, the thing you mentioned about the insults, I really think games create the culture as well. Because some games, how many insults would you see being thrown at a Fall Guys game versus a Call of Duty match?
I'll one up you on that too. You play football, right?
Yeah.
It's very unlikely that you're going to hear the kind of insult you hear in a video game during a football match, other than the fact that there are real consequences there. Well, really, that's the big thing, but really, you have that anonymity. So you get to have the same rage and anger buildup that you would have playing a real world game like football or soccer or whatever, without the relief of doing something physical. You're just sitting there on your ass, but also you think that because you have anonymity, you can just let your worst thoughts and beliefs out as insults instead of controlling yourself like a normal, sane human.
No, facts. Well said.
Discord, if I wanted to see the abuse firsthand. Discord prides itself on being the spiritual home of gamers and boasts more than 27,000 different groups dedicated to video games. Now, one of its features is voice chat rooms, and a lot of gamers now use Discord's voice chat instead of using the chat built into video games. So I logged onto one of those chat rooms one morning, and this is what happened, within seconds.
Who is this dirty You're
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now. Dr. Specimen, you are going to be who I'm going to lean on for this one. Magnus, dap me up. Good to see you, sir. You are one that actually taught me a lot about Discord that I know. You've used Discord more than a couple times. Is that safe for me to say?
I would say Discord is probably my most used app on my computer.
Okay. I wanted to make sure everyone knows this. She said she went into a Discord channel, and this is immediately what she heard. It was a video game Discord channel. Dr. Specimen, do you think that is, first, out of all the video game channels, is that common? And two, how often would you say that happens? Things like she experienced right here.
So my thing is, I don't join large gaming communities really. If I scroll through my servers right now, most of them are niche communities, people that I know, things completely unrelated to gaming, things like that. So it's very rare that I'm ever in a big gaming group, and even if I am in a gaming group or even just in like a smaller group, I don't really join large voice channels very often, just because I tend to get drowned out in them and I get very bored. But I am in a fairly large Among Us Discord for doing voice chat link up for Among Us.
Okay.
I've heard definitely more men than women, but plenty of women in there. I've played with a lot of women. Um, Personally, in this Among Us group, which
Okay.
is kind of dead, I have not heard this level of hate.
Okay.
Now that's not to say it doesn't happen. Again, I made it clear, I'm not as tapped into, these large game-based
Yeah.
discords, but I have personally never heard anything that just obnoxious.
Yeah. And um that is very obnoxious. And one thing is, I'm gonna give you an example. This is what I believe. Dr. Specimen, what do you think would be said to me if I walked in a Klan rally and I just stood there and listened?
I
Do you think something would be said to me? Said nothing. I just walked in. I stood there. What do you think would be said?
uh not like
Besides the real things that besides that, okay? What else? Will it be nice?
nope.
Okay.
Probably a lot of confusion.
A lot of confusion. A lot. Would be a lot. Um I'm not necessarily saying that's what happened here, because she could have totally joined whatever Discord. I have no idea what she joined. But my thought is the way they sounded was so like they literally do not like that. They don't like women. It sounds almost like one of those things where you're not welcome, but you go anyway.
It sounded like to me that they heard a woman and were just like, "Oh shit, a woman's here. I have to drop everything I'm doing and focus on pissing this woman off and being a dick to her." Like it sounded. I don't want to use the word forced because that implies. I feel like for some people that implies fake,
Okay.
but it feels like they're forcing it so hard. Like they know they have better things to do, but they're anti women like sense activated or something.
No, preaching. Now let's go ahead and hear what else they had to say.
Because you're female. You're a
Hold
filthy
on, let's
female.
rewind it
We
back. I
you're,
want to get to
Within
exactly what he
seconds.
who is this dirty? You're. I hate you.
Why is that?
Because you're a female. You're a filthy female. We don't like females. We like men in here. You're a slag. You know that, right?
Why am I a slag?
Because you're a female. All females are slags, and you're expired.
Oh my god, that's an awful way to see the world.
You're a slag on the streets, bruv. Bro, she's a pedophile. She loves kids.
There's no way to report a Discord.
Now, we heard a couple others where I caught a stray. Hey, I caught a stray, Dr. Specimen. So I already know I probably wouldn't be welcome in that Discord, right? I hear that one time, Dr. Specimen. I know I ain't going to that Discord. I'm just not going to be welcome either, right? If I go in that Discord, would it be fair for me to report that gaming Discords are toxic if I went into that Discord and heard that? And without doing at least an average, like 10 channels or 20 channels, is it fair to kind of go through a gaming channel or two and get a judgment? Is one big channel a good representation of Discord? Because you have a big Among Us channel that you follow.
I don't even know, man. I'd like to know what the channel was. I'd like to know how many people were in it. I'd like to know, were these people in positions of power that were saying this? Were these accounts that were created yesterday? Have they been in the server for multiple years? Because we've had people in the Among Us Discord that I'm in join channels and just start saying slurs and stuff. And you check it and you realize that they either joined the server, hours, minutes, or days ago, or joined Discord hours, minutes, or days ago. So it's clear that these are just they're not serious people. They don't actually care about playing the game. They're just there to cause problems. Now if these are people who are like, they have ranks and they've been in there for 2 years and they're friends with the owner or whatever, then yeah, I think making a generalization is a little more understandable. But I would want to know that info.
All right. Okay. No, I agree.
user for something they said in voice chat, so these people can't be held accountable. Discord told Sky News their community guidelines prohibit hate speech and hateful conduct, as well as bullying, harassment and threats, which do not have a place on our platform or anywhere in society. We take immediate action when we become aware of it, including banning users, shutting down servers and engaging with authorities as appropriate. We use a mix of proactive and reactive tools to keep content and activity that violates our policies off the platform. But there might be hope. For the first time, there's been a drop in how many women were harassed whilst gaming.
Now, hold on. I want to see that stat right there. Hold on.
Harassed whilst gaming.
So, it says here.
It may have taken 10 years, but maybe now there's change on the horizon. Mickey Carroll, Sky News.
All right, there we go. I didn't even have to pay. We're going to stop sharing, okay? So the reason I wanted to pull that up is because I believe that women, being that they're gaming a lot more, the harassment that they're dealing with, and this is my opinion, okay? And I need to hear this from women. That's why I want some women to answer. Some women who game, right? Some women who don't game, right? Who maybe game occasionally. I want to let you know, if I play Call of Duty right now and I have my mic on and I'm talking, I probably would not play 1 hour multiplayer without hearing Negra. Okay? At least once. Okay? I'm used to it. Since years ago, since Xbox 360 days. Now, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it okay. That doesn't make it cool. Right? Doesn't make it any of that. But is the harassment for women that much separate from men? Or is it just a problem of online harassment in general? What do you think, Dr. Specimen?
I think it's a mix. I think that there's definitely people out there who, if they had no reason to believe that any kind of women or minorities was in the voice chat or game or whatever, that they would be nothing more than casually toxic, but not doing this weird, like, dedicated session of hate. But I think that a lot of these people are honestly there to just shout whatever they can at anyone. And if they think that if they believe there's a minority in there, then they will decide to go with the lowest ball possible. And if there's not, then they'll just go to playground insults.
I like it. Yo, so I ain't gonna hold this one up because I want to bring up the next topic, which is gonna be hilarious because we're actually gonna see a video along with it. I want to watch this clip because I wanted to set this up for the next one. Okay, so this is gonna be very good on the next one. But MGR, we got somebody on the side chat saying something else. But nonetheless, I want to wrap this up by asking everyone. I want y'all to post this, clip this everywhere. I will clip it. Women, is it true that you're being harassed that much? 2/3 of the women being harassed. Are you being harassed 2/3 of the time you playing the game? Do some of you not become harassed at all? Are some of you harassed constantly? Does it matter the game? I need some more context from women versus she just went to one Discord and they immediately jumped on her. I can tell you, if I've been somewhere and I immediately got jumped on and talked about like that, I know that wasn't a place for me from the beginning. That's how I feel. So, there we go. Now,
can you dig it,
right, there we go, Booker T. Follow me up, Booker T. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic because this is the smoky one right here. Oh, my goodness. So I'm going to ask a question first, Dr. Specimen, before I get into the story. Dr. Specimen, do you think, bottom line, flat out, playing video games is a turnoff?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I agree. I don't think playing video games is a turnoff at all. If I meet a, lady and she says, I play video games, I don't go, oh man, I can't rock with her. Right? That's me. That's me. I can't rock with her. But some other people might actually feel they can't. Now, Dr. Specimen, if I asked you, do you think majority of women think video games are a turnoff? What do you think?
I think a majority of women do not mind video games, but perhaps believe that men play video games too much and don't spend enough time dedicating to their relationship.
Okay. Now, there's been an ongoing debate about whether women hate it when men play video games, and this continues to spark conversations both online and in relationships. There was a recent YouTube segment that shows Pop the Balloon Game. A lot of people have heard of this, where women react negatively, okay, or positively to men they meet, and they get to choose, pop the balloon. If I don't like them, they keep the balloon if they possibly want to move forward, right? A lot of you have seen this. Some of you have not. It's been viral. It's going all over. But there was one particular one where there was a gentleman who got criticized. And the way I heard about this was I was sitting here working on my computer, and I heard my wife listening to this Pop the Balloon segment. And I heard this guy. He said, I'm a gamer. And he said something like I play sports or something else. That's it. And, I felt like once he said he was a gamer, I felt like every woman had a stigma on him. And it just wasn't fair. Like, that being a gamer does not define anything. You can say you're a gamer and play the game 10 minutes every day. That's a gamer, right? You can be a gamer and play the game an hour every day. So I found this really, really weird, especially the fact that 41% of gamers right now are women. Okay? Just go ahead and check it up. 41%. A lot of women are playing the game now. Now, we're going to get ready to watch the segment and while I find the segment, Dr. Specimen, do you have anything to add to
that? Me and my girlfriend game. We game together occasionally. It's really just where it matters is in communicating in your relationship. If you're a hardcore gamer dude or a hardcore gamer girl, and the person you want to become your partner is super anti-gaming, or if they think you game too much, or you think that maybe they're annoyed by how much you game, but they don't say it directly, that's something you might want to have a conversation about. Or maybe if you're wanting to pursue a relationship but it's not started, maybe just say to yourself, man, that's just not I just don't want to start that fight. I'm just gonna find someone who shares my interests.
Preach. Well said. Now, I went ahead and have it here. Okay. Now, okay. I want to, because we got the ad coming up. I don't know if I should share. I'm going to, you know what? I got a better way to do this because I want to look along. I want to see the chat and everything. We're going to do this a little differently with this one. I've been trying to work this like a real professional type style. So let's see if this works. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Worked good. All right. So we're going to skip this ad first. Everybody should be able to hear the sound. Oh, Honeybook, y'all. Okay, skip. Now, it's going to be the next gentleman after this. It starts around the 54-minute mark. Arlette Amuli, I believe she's the one that does Pop the Balloon. Shout out to you. Big salute. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pull this up. Let's see if we do that big screen. There we go. That's a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and go to about the 54-minute mark. All right, there we go. Here he comes. We're going to pause it occasionally. Dr. Specimen, I don't know. First of all, let me ask, have you ever seen any Pop the Balloon?
I have not.
Okay, this is good. Great. I have seen like clips of it. This one, I've never watched in its entirety. I overheard some of it, but I was disgusted. So we are going to sit here and break this down. We are going to see how these women react to a man who is a gamer. That's all we know right now about this man. Let's go ahead. Okay. Brother got it. Okay, Thomas. Okay.
I can't hear the audio, by the way.
All right, you can't hear the audio?
No.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's see this. Let me know if you can hear the audio now.
Thomas.
Thomas,
Yeah.
how old are you?
Is it duplicating?
Nope.
Good.
32.
And what do you do?
I work for a clean energy company as a buyer, and I'm in the Army National Guard, and I am a bartender.
Nice. Well, thank you for your service. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
You know, go play sports, watch video games. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Simple guy.
Yes.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, that was a little rough stop right there. That was a little rough. I ain't gonna lie, brother. For me, that was a little rough. Play sports and video games. But at least he did say sports and video games. To me, I play sports, I play video games. So I can't even be mad at him. And those are probably my two, those are probably my two biggest hobbies. Okay. So yeah, I ain't mad at him, Thomas. Go ahead with your bad self.
All right. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
They need to be kind, a woman of God. I prefer somebody who is going to be
He said woman of
understanding
God, they just popped.
and actually have a conversation with someone. You know, I think you should always look to understand the person you're with rather than, you know, have some fairy tale in your head.
Okay.
Well said.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
They need to be clean.
Okay.
And they need to be understanding, most importantly.
Okay.
And other than that, that's pretty much it.
Got it.
Okay, now so far, I want to ask anybody, is what he said is unreasonable so far? To me, he sounds reasonable, right? Two women popped a balloon. He sound reasonable. He didn't, not too much a man of faith. Okay, also bartend on the side. He done served in the military. Okay, plays sports and video games. This is the average guy right now, so far to me. That's to me.
All right. So we did get 2 pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Yeah, let's see why they.
Okay, if we can start with your name and age.
Hi, Thomas. My name is Candy, and I'm 29.
Nice to meet you.
And Candy, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So initially, I'm not a fan of the earrings, but
earrings? I
I
couldn't even
wanted
tell.
to give it an opportunity to hear more about what you had to say. And I think for me, it was the video games. I'm not like big on guys playing video games, so yeah.
Yo, why did she pop the balloon when he said God? Am I tripping? He literally said, I'm a man of God. Bro, hold on, Dr. Spencer. I'm going to get right back to this. Am I tripping? I swear she popped the balloon the moment he said, I'm a man of God.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, simple guy.
Yes.
All right.
He said video games, right? He just said video games, bro. She did not pop that damn balloon.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Watch.
You know, go play sports, watch video games.
No pop balloon. Nobody
That's
pop.
pretty much it.
Okay, simple
Silence.
guy.
Yes.
All right.
Watch.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
They need to be kind, a woman of God. I prefer.
Why did you say video games? Now, she may have been late. She has her own right to think like that. But nonetheless, I just had to go ahead and say that. She had her piece. She said her piece. I respect it. Let's go ahead and hear what he had to say.
I wonder,
Yeah,
real
go ahead.
quick, I wonder if maybe she was like, I don't like the whole video games thing, but I like, I don't know, A, B, C, and D. I don't want to just
Okay.
toss them out just because
Okay.
of the video games. That's
Good.
not fair. And then she was like, fuck, man, no, it's just a deal breaker. And it just
Got it.
happened to, unfortunately, align with God.
No, that was well said. That was well said. And that is totally possible because we're not in her head at that time. But that is true. She could have totally been like, I can give him a shot. He's well dressed, you know, and then just like, that's my deal breaker. Okay, I'm with you on that.
So initially, I'm not a fan of the earrings, but I wanted to give it an opportunity to hear more about. I think for me, it was the video games. I'm not like big on guys playing video games, so yeah, that was it for me.
All right. Now, Thomas, is Candy someone that's your type?
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, somebody who's doesn't like my earrings or my style, I mean, I really can't do nothing for.
He told me, can't do nothing.
All right.
Dang.
Now we did get one over here.
Damn.
And then we'll go back to those.
What did he say
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Yo, hold on. Before she even speak, bro, 2 balloons pop. I ain't gonna lie, he didn't have to diss her either. He did kind of diss her. He did. There's nothing she can do for me. You know, you could have just said, I respectfully, I understand. And maybe that's why, but I don't know. Let's hear.
My name's Kendra. I'm 29. I popped my balloon just because you look great, attractive. I appreciate how you came here and gave effort today, but I'm just not a woman of God, so I want to make sure that you find...
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I am ignorant. Why did she say, I like how you came prepared, and they panned down to his shoes? Why did they do that, bro? Like, camera people are dirty.
I want to make sure that you find your match in every way, so I don't think it's me.
No, she's someone that's physically your type. I know.
Earrings are my style. I mean,
all right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name's Kendra. I'm 29.
There you go. Now watch how
I
they
popped
pan
my
to the
balloon
shoes.
just
That's
because
so bogus, bro.
you look great, attractive. I appreciate how you came here and gave effort today.
Why the
but
cameraman
I'm just
do that?
not
They
a
ain't
woman
even
of
have to do
God,
that,
so I want to make sure that you find your match in every way. So I don't think it's me.
I honestly, I really respect the way that she worded that. She didn't try to make it be like, oh, you're a man of God, so, insult. She was like, oh, okay, he's a man of God, I'm not. I could see that easily being a deal breaker, and that, I respect how important that could be to somebody. That's really
that was
a
well
really
said.
good way to
I
look
agree.
at that.
I agree. She said it's nothing you could say bad today. If he says anything bad today, he's crazy.
No, she's someone that's physically your type. I know you said woman of God was something up there, but
oh no, she's definitely my type. But at the same time, I mean, you understand like I understand, so I appreciate your honesty.
I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. And then let's go back to our other two.
My man got every
name and
balloon
age and
almost
why
popped
you ended up popping
already.
your balloon.
Hey, I'm Serena. I'm 29, and I popped my balloon because of the video game comment as well. I was waiting for you to elaborate a little bit more when she did speak on the video games, whether you play them a lot or not, but I don't prefer for my man to play video games either way.
Oh, man, bro, we are getting now. I think this is two sides. I honestly believe women think this in a group, but I don't think women think this individually. Like, I think if a woman was to meet a man one-on-one, he said he play games, I don't think it immediately comes off as that, but I think in a group, when women see other, like, oh, you got with the guy that plays video games. Let me ask Dr. Specimen, what is the stigma with guys playing video games? It almost as if when you say a guy plays video games, it's I'm leaving my kids, recital to play video games. I'm not showing up to graduations to play video games. I'm hooked. Like, why is it always that? Why is it never this guy works hard? They accept in society a guy getting off work and going to the fucking bar and having 2 beers. But they can't accept a guy coming home and sitting down and playing a game for an hour. Like,
I almost feel like it maybe ties back into what we were just talking about with the abuse that women receive when they can play video games. That perhaps in their mind they're thinking, if my man plays video games, he's gonna hook up with some clan that's going to turn him into a misogynist that hates me, and he's going to become abusive or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, it just seems strange, but let's go ahead. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Got it. So are video games like, do you play them very often, or is it every now and then?
No, I mean, kind of came out here extremely hungry, so that's kind of the reason that it kind of came out just as short. But I mean, again, it's plenty of other things that just kind of came to my mind when that happened. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
thank you. And I'm gonna let him finish that perfectly. He just mentioned 2 things. He didn't say video games is #1 thing in my life. That's all I want to do. He didn't say, all he said was, I play sports, I play video games. And it's like, he even kind of blew it off. He was like, that's not the only thing I do. I was kind of nervous. I'm out here in front of a bunch of ladies in front of cameras and stuff. I'm nervous. So I don't know. That was just me. So let's go.
Like, do you play them very often, or is it every now and then?
No, I mean, kind of came out here extremely hungry, so That's kind of the reason that it kind of came out just as short. But no, I mean, again, it's plenty of other things that just kind of came to
Would've
my
happened if
mind
he said
when
anime.
that happened. So
I'm with you. Would have happened faster.
But again,
if
you
said
are
anime.
extremely beautiful.
They might be right, though.
and I do like your hair.
Thank you.
I just had to
All right, and then we did get another pop. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Layla Elise. I'm 29. I popped my balloon. Well, for starters, I really love your top. I love your outfit, and your face is beautiful. You're very handsome. But I really can't do a dangly earring. Like, it's a deal breaker. And then you said, yes, you said.
Yo, my fault, man. I ain't mean to laugh. Yo, she said I can't do a dangly earring, bro. I heard a lot of stuff before, but I have never heard dangly earring. Like, yo, dangly earring, bro. Dangly earring? Like, I heard a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie. That is kind of back in, I don't know, is that a thing now? I thought that was back in, like, the 80s, early 90s with, like, Jordan and Sinbad. And, like, I didn't think that was a thing now. But maybe it is. I don't know. Dr. Specimen, do you wear earrings? Let me ask first.
I do not. I have considered starting to wear earrings, but I have not committed yet.
All right, okay. All right. I've wore earrings before. I've had them in both ears or just the left. But I didn't have the ones that dangle. I didn't. I had ones that's like a little stud, a little diamond or something like that. But, yo, my man is on his pimp stuff, man. I'm like, he out here getting it, man. I ain't lying. He got the one dangle. He out here. He got the couple. I seen like 2 buttons. She liked the top. So she was feeling the top.
I'll say, that's kind of what I was thinking. Was the only thing I really want is just kind of something that just sits there, a little diamond or whatever.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and go.
Something like you seemed like you were very stubborn on that when someone else said it. So
they're coming for that earring.
Oh no, I understand. Some different strokes for different folks, but if an earring is what turns you off about somebody, that kind of shows me that it's not much that you're looking for. So it's fine.
Agreed.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Like, what inspired you to get it?
Well, I have 2 necklaces of angels on my chest. One is for my child that didn't make it. The other one is for my daughter that did.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So other than that, the feather kind of represents just the angel wings that I wear.
Now look at the salt on that face right there. She was trying to check him. You noticed that. She said, what made you get it? Because, I thought he was going to say something like, I thought it was cool, and she'd have been like, no. You know what I mean? Like, but he actually got it for meaning. So now what? That was kind of rude. They went for the earring. That was wrong. They ain't got to do the earring like that, man.
Pretty much it.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Oh, absolutely. I do like the dress. I don't like the bottom portion, which is, I guess it's a flare.
My
but
ruffles.
other than, yes. But again, you look beautiful either way.
Thank you.
So.
So we do have 2 balloons left unpopped.
I hope he gets somebody.
Let's go ahead and ask these ladies a question. See if any of them are your match.
All right. Can you tell me what your ambition is?
Okay. Good question.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta
Oh,
is dropping its
come
first
on, ads. We was just into it. Okay, there we go.
Let's start here with your name and age and what's your ambition?
My ambition.
Name and age.
I'm Tanisha. I'm 29. My ambition is to live the dream, and that is to basically own a house and own a house and.
Dr. Specimen, if I was him, I'd reach over and pop her balloon right now. If her aspirations in life and the American dream is to own a home, and that's it, we done. Like, we gonna be done pretty. Man, that was Dr. Specimen. I'm sure you have a lot of, things you aspire for in life. Do you know anyone that said owning a home was the American dream?
I'm gonna be completely honest, man. I believe in the American dream, but there's a reason why there's a stereotype that my generation is so depressed about owning a home with the prices and stuff. Most of us don't believe in it. I believe in it. I think it's going to be possible, but for a lot of my generation, they don't think it's possible. So,
Hey, you're right. That's what we've been hearing, especially with, if you don't know, come to the States, guys, and look at the prices of homes, okay? You'll see they're a lot higher than they were years ago, okay? We could even go 4 years ago. Like, not that long. It's skyrocketed. Ridiculous high. Well, let's continue.
And I'm sorry.
oh, hey Nick, real quick.
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's your.
I am probably gonna have to hop off because I did. I only got 2 hours of sleep last night, and I did kind of promise my girlfriend I'd only be on here for less than an hour, and I'm already over that. So,
Yo, do your thug dizzle, man. You already went over. Yo, big salute. Appreciate you having here, man. You know I'm a rock out, man. I'm about to take another shot. We about to get turned up, man. So go on
have a
ahead,
good one.
man.
Hey,
Your
I'll
business. I
call you.
appreciate man.
Shoot me a text after the stream. I need to call you, get you up on updated on some stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know. All right, definitely. I'm going to holler at you as soon as I get off.
See you, man.
All right, later. So, come to Canada. It's so much worse, Nick. Are you serious, bro? It's worse in Canada? You're playing. You're playing. House on the Canadian Niagara Falls side that is basically falling over is $700K. And on the U.S. side, $300K. All right, let's move on. My bad. This is crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, if that's your ambition.
That's my dream.
Okay.
That's
Well,
the
that's a
dream.
dream.
That's the dream.
Got it.
Let's go to our next lady. Your name and age and the
Look,
answer
she
to this
thinking,
question.
hold on.
My
Y'all
name is
see her
Nye
face?
Monet, and I'm 26, and my ambition.
Hold on. Look at her face.
Yeah.
When you walk off, she look
On
like,
a
why did
house
I say that?
and
She can't think of
I'm
that.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
That's your. Yeah,
If that's your ambition.
That's my dream.
Okay.
That's the dream.
Now
That's
look at
the
her face.
dream.
Look at her face
Let's
and
go to
walk
our
off.
next
She like,
lady.
why did I just
Your
say,
name
look
and
at her
age and the
looking
answer
down.
to this
That was the
question.
dumbest
My
thing
name
I've
is
ever
Nye
seen.
Monet, and I'm 26, and my ambition is to open up a spa. I'm in the beauty and wellness industry, and I love to make people feel beautiful. That's ultimately my goal and my ambition.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Ladies, any
That's
questions
well
for him?
said. Straightforward.
Where's he from?
Let's start here. We'll be back. Sorry.
Did you say you had kids?
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter? Okay. Sorry.
How did she miss that? He said he gave a whole soliloquy about the wings, the child he lost, he got a child, where's the feather? Did you not hear any of that? Were you not there? Could be nervous, though. Could be nervous. I'm going to give it up to you. Could be nervous. But he definitely said that, and, you know.
Okay.
Kids are a deal breaker.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Got it.
I
So
don't
prior
think she
to that,
wanted to-
is he
I think
someone
she
that
felt
is your
bad
type?
for what she
Absolutely. I think that he is really well spoken and he dresses nice, so that's a plus.
Okay.
She like pop because everybody
And now,
else
is she
pop.
someone that's your type?
No.
Yes, but I'm be honest with you, a house is pretty low on the list of things, but I guess the American dream is
said.
whatever you make it, so.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Got it.
Let's go down over
Pretty
here.
low
You had a
on the
question
list.
for him?
He's
I work
saying,
with
you
kids.
know.
How old are your kids, or how old is your child?
She's 2.
She's 2. Okay, that's a little fresh. That would be
Facts.
different
I'm
for
with you,
me.
Come on.
What
Wait.
is your comment on family life? Why do you choose to be single and not with your family that you made a family with? If you don't mind me asking, if that's not.
Y'all, is that not a weird question? If I'm separated from somebody, why do you ask me, why do I choose not to be with my family? You can't formulate the question like that, man. That is a trick question. You can say, why didn't you choose to continue to be with your ex and your child? But you can't say your family as if we're all one unit. We are not a unit, obviously. That's why I'm here at Pop the Damn Balloon. What the hell? See, that's a trick question. That's a setup question right there. I hope he answered this good. That's a trick question. Okay, I'm telling you.
Not a stretch. Just out of curiosity, we could talk behind closed doors.
See, talk
I
behind closed doors.
understand. Mainly because you're raising a child, no matter how, much you want to be with that person. If you guys are not compatible, all it's gonna do is make you both angry, and it's gonna affect the child. So I'd rather be with somebody that I love and I'm happy with, so I can reflect on my child, rather than be with someone just to hold up some sort of standard that the world puts on us. And then at the end of the day, kind of make her into a piece of shit.
That's understandable because I'm a foster
Facts.
parent. I'm not a biological parent. Like I said, I worked with the kids. I worked with kids
so that's
before,
why she asked.
and I do. But like I said, I'm a foster parent, so I can understand that because I know personally me, if I have a child, I'm allergic to latex. Okay, so if I have a child with somebody, I have a conversation before I lay down with anybody. Me personally, I won't be with anybody I won't have a child
She
with.
made sure to
You know
let
what
him
I'm
know
saying?
right
So
off
it's like that's a big responsibility. There's some people.
Yo, fellas, I gotta ask, how do you feel the moment a woman tells you she's allergic to latex? Do you feel like I don't know, it's like part of you feels like, I guess, yes, right? Yay, boy, hey, bum, dun, 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 dun. And immediately seconds after, you think about who she's been with before. Damn. Then you start thinking about testing, what you can, right? Because that's the same thing. Ooh, wee. Hey, I'm letting you know. Look, hey. Ooh, I don't know. I just had to ask.
People in the world that I would make a father, but I would not make a husband. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But you know what you understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I definitely get what you're saying.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can talk about that.
Okay.
She like him.
We're good. Any further questions?
She like him a lot.
Where are you from? I don't
I'm
think.
from Michigan.
You from
but
Michigan?
I've been here for a while. Where are you from?
Indiana.
Okay.
Y'all pretty close.
Okay. So you know what it's like to live in the snow?
Sadly, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
Facts,
go on
there
up
are
to the
sheepskin,
front.
too.
Come on
There are
up. Come on
sheepskin.
up.
Keep it
Come
buck.
on. Why are you looking shy? Get up here, girl. Don't have you stand here.
As a third-year university student majoring in business, there's a lot of writing involved.
I
so there
don't
really
care.
isn't AI writing.
All right. So, are there any final questions before we determine if this is a match?
I don't have any. Maybe he has some.
You have any?
Oh yeah, I actually have.
Good.
Now, at this point, there is no reason you should be asking the question at this point. You've already had the time to ask questions. You are now up there and going to walk off with her where you can ask any question you want. You've already selected her. If you wasn't going to pop a balloon while she was up there, don't bring her up there, brother, and pop that balloon. Please do not. Okay? Don't do the sister like that.
Yeah, I did have a question. So tell me, how you feel about dating somebody with kids?
That would definitely be something new to me. I know in the past I dated somebody who was I don't want to call him a self-proclaimed stepfather, but he was a stepfather to someone else's kids.
Okay.
And it didn't really bother me. Like I said, I'm a foster parent, and even I have friends who have kids, and I take them in as if they're my own. Like I'll babysit them, I'll watch them, I'll help out financially because you know I don't have any biological children.
sounding
So
solid
I
right now
am
for
a
him.
empath, I am a giver, but I know my limits, okay? You gotta know your limits. That would be something new to me. I don't think I necessarily dated someone who had
the answer
kids
should
that
be
I
done
knew
over
of.
with.
You know, so that would be something different. Like I said, I work with kids. I love kids.
Okay, all right, y'all. She said that like 4 times. I swear.
You're
she
open
did.
to it.
This is something new to me because before I'd be like, I would not date nobody with kids. Like I have said that before because I'm just
Okay.
like, scientifically,
So she said before she's usually
if you have
said
kids with
no,
somebody,
but
like the
this
women
guy
is
she's
still,
actually
y'all still
interested
messing
in.
with each other. Like that's how it goes, how it seems to have gone,
How it
with the culture
seems.
and how things are today in today's society. But I would be open to it if
Yo,
it's
she's
like
still
mature
talking.
and
She
we
trying to
have
cut her off.
conversations and if there's boundaries. Then I would be open to it if there is, some type of
okay.
co-parenting
Holy hell, I'm about to
arrangements
get a
and
drink, man.
agreements.
I'll
Because I
be
don't play
back.
with my health. I'm gonna have to see that in my chart too.
Girl. Okay, so
I went
you
and
look
got a
like you're
drink,
thinking
bro.
real hard. What's going through your mind?
Just some of the things that she said.
Okay.
And I appreciate your willingness and openness, and I really do. And I think that's beautiful that anybody who would be willing to have a foster child, to be 100%
He ain't
honest
about to
with
do
you,
it.
if I'm able to have another child, which is a son, I
He
would
ain't about
love
to
to
do it,
adopt
man.
a child because, I think
Magnus
everybody
said,
deserves a
"Leave her
parent.
now."
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
No.
Okay.
And it's a very honest and very straightforward reason. And
Bro. My man said no. He brought her all the way up there. asked her questions. To me, she did go on like a broken record. I agree with Magnus. Nathan, she do talk way too much. I agree with you, Nathan, okay? She was yapping. And, you know, she might not be the brother's type. That's what I'm kind of getting. I'm getting the vibe she's not his type. And he was kind of, you know, they popped the balloons right off the bat. All right, he only had 2 to choose from. And one, highest aspirations in life was the house. After that, she's done. She's capped. That's all she got. All right, this one said she said some good things about children. Like, this is, I would think that's what he wants for his daughter. His daughter's probably looking right now like she is saying, she seems like a good woman for me, daddy. And he popped that balloon. Damn, he ain't like her. He ain't like her. It's a fact, y'all. He did not like her. Hold up, I got to see in this chat. Look, burn. Why y'all laughing? That's my, he should have reached out and popped it for her. Yo, and Solo, she popped it. She definitely got a 10. I ain't gonna lie. She looked like a little spicy one. She looked like no need to pop after you see.
Appreciate that. I really do. And there's a really straightforward reason. During our whole conversation, it was more about I'm okay with this, and I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with this. And it kind of seemed more of a selfish desire than a...
How
what?
so, when I'm being open
What?
and
Hold
I just
on,
said...
hold up, bro. Shut up, bro. I'm sorry, Thomas. You had everything going for me, man. You was on the gamer side, man. We gamers, Thomas. We gamers, Thomas. Damn it, you ruining it right now, Thomas. Everything she said was talking about how she feel for you. What the situation with her in dealing with a man that has a child. She said, I am not used to that, but I could give it a shot. I could, because you're asking her a question, so she's saying I. Oh, damn it, Thomas. Damn you, Thomas, man. Oh, gosh, Thomas, you was doing good, man. I don't know. That just didn't make sense to me. I don't know. Did that make sense to y'all? That answer didn't make sense. Thomas, just tell her you don't like her. Tell her I don't like it. I don't like the way you look. I don't like something about you. Just tell her that. Don't do that, Thomas. Don't do that. You're going out real whack right now, Thomas, okay? You're going out really whack. Really, really whack. Let's go ahead and rewind it just a little bit.
During our whole conversation, it was more about I'm okay with this, and I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with this. And it kind of seemed more of a selfish desire than a...
How so, when I'm being open and I just said that I never really dated somebody that had their own kids?
I know.
Oh, it's not about the...
Elaborate on that so I can understand. I want to have a better
course.
understanding so we can
She
be...
mad.
So
she
it's
mad.
not about
Hey,
a, hey, I am
you right about that tip,
open
Solo.
to dating somebody
You
with
nailed
kids,
it.
and I'm more open about that. It's more of a, hey, this is what I'm comfortable with. This is what I've seen. This is how I've perception-wise or anything. Never seen it before.
She looks like a bird.
Exactly. And if it's that easy to be not open to it, you were never open to it in the first place.
That's good. She was going to help that man with the kids.
All right, well, have you head on back. Thank you. Okay, well, that is all the balloons popped.
Thomas.
We do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
All right, there we go. That's enough of that segment. So, y'all just sat here and watched my dog Thomas, okay, just get crucified and leave with no woman. None. No woman at all. He left with nothing. You know why? Because he was playing video games. That's why. Can't play video games and be a man. That's how I feel. Now, if you do, you just can't say it like, you can't lead with I play video games. You got to hide that, right? I play sports. Hey, ladies ain't tripping. That mean a physical man. Most sports mean a physical man. Now, if you say, I like to play video games from time to time, that hits a little different, right? Versus I play video games. And it's a shame you got to dumb down something you love doing, right? I could go out and I can be pissed off and I can rock out at a random dude in the store. But I don't do that. I get a shotgun in Gears of War and blow! That works for me. So everybody's got their own thing. I don't understand this. Now, one more I want to play that pissed everybody off, and this one's probably like 20 seconds long. But I want everyone to see this clip because for me, I was pretty shocked at what I heard. Okay? So, I'm going to pull this up on screen, and I want y'all to listen along. Okay? And y'all going to be like, holy hell. You know what? I ain't going to say nothing. Let's get to it. Grown man don't play video games. For y'all don't know, it's a Funky Deneva. This is a YouTuber. I seen him before on clips. I'm not gonna lie, dude funny. All right, dude's gay, obviously. Okay, when you hear him talk. But dude is actually funny. I heard him say some crazy stuff. He keeps it a little too real. All right? But I want y'all to hear what he has to say. I don't agree to this bullshit, but I want y'all to hear, okay? And I want to hear y'all input on what he has to say.
For the life of me, for the life of me, cannot get into grown-ass men playing video games. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I am 40 years old. I have a lot of friends. I've got fraternity brothers. I've got friends who are doctors, lawyers, dentists. I've got friends who are dope boys. I got all types of friends, and none of them play PlayStation. It's just something about me and a woman that go with a man that play PlayStation. You deserve kiddie games, kiddie attitudes, and all the kiddie shit that he puts you through. And I know it's a lot of hit holes on this thing right now. It would be the biggest turnoff to me if I was on the phone with my man. I say, babe, what you doing? And this nigga say, I'm on my way to GameStop to pick up the latest Madden. He could never call me again.
Oh, man. Funny. Very funny. Now, I ask y'all, right? I have to say this. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all with a female and you say to a female, hey, baby, I'm about to go pick up the latest version of whatever game, I don't think that's gonna hit good in any circumstance. But one thing's for certain. He is flat out lying. It's a flat out lie, bro. It is no way you have that many friends and none of them play video games unless you are specifically seeking out people who do not play video games. We've had census done in multiple countries about the amount of people who play video games, male and female. Based on those percentages, if you have so many friends, what did they say? I swear it was a consensus to say like 81% of adults play video games. Well, if that's true, you're meeting all these friends. If 81%, if it's more than half, how are you meeting all these people but none of them play video games? That's because you flat out fucking lying. Keep it real. You're lying, okay? You don't like video games. And you are, this is what I believe, and I might be going off the rails a little bit, but I believe you are tuning in to the ignorant ass woman that make good guys who play video games suffer. That's what I believe you're doing. Because that thought process is the same ignorant ass thought process that I hear from women that say, I don't like a guy who play video games. They can't explain it. And that's what pisses me off about that. They couldn't even explain it to Thomas, we just mentioned ago. They had no real definition of what they did not like. They could not say, I don't like it because, I don't like that you're playing video games, and when I look at it, it just irks me. Okay, I understand that, right? You don't like looking at someone to play video. They didn't even say that. I just don't want my man to play games. I just don't want my man to play games. What if your man got $1 billion damn dollars? His ass play Call of Duty all day. You gonna be all day with no ring. So I don't know what is this about. I don't like my man to play games. You're looking for a man. Why are you canceling out so many men for such a stupid thing? I just don't believe it. And I believe what he said is the ignorant ass women mentality. And that's in any woman who does not agree with that is, like he said, is one of them hit hoes. It's you. You don't like a guy to play video games for what? There's guys out here that are millionaires that play games. There's guys that play games for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. Do you know how many hours is in a damn day? Oh my Lord. This is crazy. It's better to play video games, give you better hand and eye coordination. Yo, do you want to know how many fighters play video games? Fighters, knock your ass, move out. Knock your ass, move out. Elbow drop from the top ropes, knee your ass in your jaw and break it. Okay, all that. Yes, a lot of them play games. Athletes, games. Okay, celebrities, games. Like the fact that I can't even believe he fixed his mouth to say, I don't know any of them to play games. You need to stop lying. Okay, flat out Stop lying. These women that don't have someone and have to resort to this pop the balloon crap need to lower their standards. Well said. Well said. You know, a lot of people don't understand. If you're single and you're looking for someone, there is a reason you're looking for someone. That's it. And a lot of people seem to do this, blame the other person in relationships. I've been in multiple long-term relationships. Let me tell you, I blame myself in every one. Because I could have got out. Yeah, whether I was head over heels in love or whether I did it for I'm doing it for the kids, baby. You know, it don't matter. It's my fault. You got to wear it. Wear that shit, man. It's your fault. Don't be coming up with no excuses. I don't like my man to play video games. I don't like my man to play video games. How many men you dated that play video games? Matter of fact, how many men have you dated that you didn't know play video games, but you found out later? You know why? Because they're not telling you right up front. Duh! They're not. My wife right now. I did not tell my wife. Probably in the first 5 times of us speaking that I played video games. You know why? Never came up. We're talking about things that are way past that, right? You know, how old are you? What is your family background like? What was your last relationship like? Do you have any children? You know, what is your personality type? You know, let's hang out a couple times, get around each other. Let's do all these other things. She ain't asked me, do you play video games? And when I said, do I play video games? She never asked, do you play it a lot? It never came up. Who gives a shit? She said, I play a video game from time to time. The fact that you say, I don't like my man to play video games, shows me your intelligent level. Your intelligence is not there. Okay? Because you think playing a game leads to your man. First of all, just so everybody know, playing games is what it is. It says playing games. So the stigma's going to be there. So where you say playing video games or playing games, the stigma's there. It's just going to be there, bro. They're never going to take you serious because it's a video game. It is a game. You play games. And anytime women hear play and they hear games, they think it's not serious. So you're just going to have to understand that. All right? Now, they want you to use that extra time for romancing them, but not realizing that complaining about you playing games deters you from giving them that. Well said, Nathan. Well said. That is well said, man. They, and men, right, are very simple creatures. Just let us play the game. Okay, every now and then, let us go play basketball, or maybe you guys hit a doobie, have a beer, do what you do. But that's it. All right? We cool. Now we'll sit down and listen to you talk for 2 hours. Okay? Without complaints. That's what we do. Okay? Yo. Oh. King Joshua, stop, man. Don't listen. Would you rather have your mans, snap, playing games, or at the bar with the boys? You right, Joe, because he could be at the bar with the boys having a couple drinks with the ladies walking by. Or he could be at home under your nose playing the game where you can keep an eye on him. What do you want, ladies? All right? Now, we'll go ahead and move on. We've covered that. We got some fire segments. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, I've had some people say, yo, somebody just wrote me. I'm going to just let y'all know. Somebody just wrote me personally and said, skip the PS5 Pro news. They said nobody want to see that. Hey, we can't do it like that, man. We got to cover the PS5 Pro news. We can't do them dirty like that, man. Let's get to it. Yes. And I know you're just playing, my dog. I know you're just playing. We got to talk about it, y'all. PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's go. Give it that NWO music. Now, I'm going to go ahead and y'all see the prices behind me. It ain't much more I got to say. Like, the prices is right behind me. Look at that. Ooh-wee, that is an expensive beast. If I do say so myself, is it just me or is that an expensive beast? I think it's pretty expensive. Let's go ahead and pull up. So, after months of speculation, Sony has officially revealed the PlayStation 5 Pro, launching on November 7th, 2024 for $700 smackaroos. This upgraded version of the PS5 is designed to be the most powerful PlayStation console to date, featuring significant hardware improvements aimed at enhancing gaming performance. The PS5, excuse me guys, I might need another drink after that. That was crazy. Let me go ahead and The PS5 Pro includes a 2TB SSD, a DualSense controller, and a digital copy of Astro's Playroom. It supports new technology like PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution for AI upscaling, allowing for higher frame rates without sacrificing visual quality, and includes Wi-Fi 7 support. Now, the console is digital only, but you can purchase an attachable disc drive for $80. It supports 8K resolution, though few games currently utilize that capability. Several major games such as Last of Us Part 2, Spider-Man 2, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart are confirmed to receive performance upgrades with the PS5 Pro, along with 8,500 backward-compatible PS4 titles that will also benefit from improved performance. All right. Hi. I got it out the way, Sony. I did it. I gave you your props, Sony, as much as I didn't want to, okay? I gave it up to you, man. I ain't gonna lie. The PS5 seems like it's PS5 Pro, excuse me. I'm gonna get to my chat, too, because I want to make sure I see what the chat's saying. You know, I got to keep the chat on deck. You know what I'm saying? Not on deck, on deck. All right? One thing I want to say. All right, there we go. Got the chat back. Now, I want to get to a couple of these chats, right? Not bad for PS5 Pro. I thought it was going to be more. My man King Joshua. Dap me up, King Joshua. Thought it was going to be more, man. I ain't going to lie, King Joshua. That price seems like the normal price to me. I'm not mad. For a PlayStation system being the PS5 Pro, I thought that I would have guessed that price. So I'm not mad at you. $700 is what I would have said. $800 for the bigger version or something like that, you know, if they got something else. Right? PS5 Pro bigger version or something. I don't know. But $700 right now. I thought it was going to be $1,200. I ain't gonna lie, the way they charging for systems. Joe, the only way I would pay $700 plus is for a hacked PS5, not a patch one. This is a joke. Ooh, my man Joe said that's a joke. $700, they crazy. The fact that they're stating improved support for PlayStation 4 games is pointless. I agree, because I don't see how much improved it's going to be. It's not, it looks a pixel better. Like, I don't understand. I don't know where they're going with that one, but I have to wait and see. All right. No one's buying the PS4 version of a game if they have it on PlayStation 5. Preach. Guarantee. You seen that Sega meme about it cost $100 and those 60 frames per second natively? Neo, what's going on? Dap me up. What's going on, Neo? Now, I'm going to be honest. The PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be a beast for graphic enthusiasts. Y'all, I am a sucker for beautiful graphics. I love my Series X. Shout out Microsoft. Dap me up, Microsoft. I'll give you Wolfpack. Microsoft give Wolfpack music, y'all, because I'm a Microsoft fanboy. This is Sony's segment. I had to get that out the way. But it is a must-have for graphic enthusiasts. I do think this is going to be beautiful. I think the AI upscaling is going to be beautiful, too. That's me. I might be jumping the gun on that. Some of you may have seen it already. But I think that it is going to have a better look on these 65, 75-inch TVs, and it's going to look beautiful. I do think that with the PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm a Sony hater. For those who don't know, this is very difficult for me. I don't like to give Sony props. I used to be a Sony guy, and then I became a hater because I simply jumped off the bandwagon. That's it. It was nothing Sony did. You didn't do nothing, Sony. I jumped off the bandwagon. When you do that, you got to jump off. You got to jump fully off. You can't half jump. I don't half step shit. I fully jumped off the bandwagon. Screw you, Sony! And I did a backflip into the Microsoft boat. Okay? That's what I did. But this is good. But there's one thing I do got to say. I think $700 for this may be unnecessary. Y'all, this might be me. PlayStation 5 Pro might be ahead of its time. That's just me. I think it's too early. I think they should have waited a little bit for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, one thing's for certain, they're trying to nail in those dollars before Christmas, okay? And I don't think there's many other consoles to compete with the PlayStation 5 Pro. You're going to have a couple other consoles, but PlayStation 5 Pro might be on its own island. So that is a benefit. But I think anyone who has a PlayStation 5 is not going to get a Pro unless there's some sort of buyback program. There are many users who have PlayStation 4s because there are a lot of games that come out for PlayStation 5 that are still coming out for PlayStation 4, and they're fine. That's why Microsoft is still making games compatible for Xbox One. Like, I'm like, damn, okay. All right, so that's just me. I want to get to some of these other comments, too. The only positive thing I can say about the PlayStation 5 Pro is its new technology, and it has 2 terabytes of memory. If that's worth $200 plus, I don't know if that's enough for me. Well said, Keithy. It's dapped me up. A lot of people, you see it. A lot of people are complaining about that price. It's too hefty. Now, my man King Joshua said 700. I pretty much expected 700. You know what I mean? In Canada, it works out to 1,073 Canadian. Woo! In economy where everyone's broke. These are going to gather dust on the shelves. Yo, we got everybody preaching about this price, bro. We got everybody preaching about this price. It's a little too much. If this is legit next-gen console, then maybe I can see it being worth it. But that's a bit too much. We need games, not a $700 system. Yo, this is nasty. Now, we want to get on to the next subject because I do want to get to the last one because, you know, we're on time. We're doing great on time, but we're getting there. I want to say, you guys in the comments, I agree with everybody. I don't think anyone said a comment I don't agree with yet. King Joshua, even that he said I expected $700, I did expect $700. I think if you would have priced it lower, like let's say you would have priced it at $600, you still put it too close to a PlayStation 4 price. And if someone has a decision to buy a PlayStation 5, I shouldn't have said PlayStation 4. If they have a decision between a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 5 Pro, they're going to get a PlayStation 5 Pro because it's $100, you know, more or something like that. What is the PlayStation 5 going for right now, guys? Let me see that. PlayStation 5 brand new, right? Because it's been a while. PlayStation 5, right? Buy new. If you buy a PlayStation 5 right now, brand new, you're looking at about $499 to $449, okay? $499, $449. You might get it on sale certain other places, but $449 to $499. So you're talking about $500. So if you do $600, I think for a PlayStation 5 Pro, given all that extra for it, I don't know. That's just me. That might be a little too much. So I think this, but this is how I combat that. I think it should be $700, but I think you drop the price of the PlayStation 5. Okay? You drop it $100. Therefore, you give more incentive for people to buy PlayStation 5s. And if they want to go to the more higher quality, right? As you know, a lot of us guys do. We getting older. We like to go big or go home, right? So they're going to get the PlayStation 5. You know, I mean the Pro, excuse me. Now, Solo, what if NVIDIA hooks up Nintendo with powerful stuff at huge discount and Switch 2 becomes more than the PlayStation 5 Pro and cheaper to make games? Sony wouldn't see that coming. Yo, Sony would not see that coming. Now, I'm going to be honest, Solo. I think Nintendo is famous for coming up with hardware schematics very early and using hardware earlier than expected. So I think this system is going to be outdated upon release. That is me. I do think it's going to be a great system. I do think it's going to be a little more powerful. I do think it's going to be optimized perfectly. I don't doubt Nintendo for doing that. They're great at that. I'm curious to see more about the Switch 2 before I talk. I'm curious to see more. All right. No Nintendo hardware will ever come close to current gen. 500 to 700 is a big jump, okay? What does Sony have other than Astrobot? They had the Killzone. No one's heard of that since the last one came out 12 or 13 years ago. Preach. No one's heard of that. $300 for 2 terabytes, and you can get 2 terabytes for $190. He preaching right now. He preaching, but we don't know the speed. Hey, the speed might be different, though. What speed we talking about, Magnus? Speed matters, okay? We're going to go into the next subject because this one's going to be quick, and then we got Choose Your Fate. The Choose Your Fate segment, everybody's going to be tuned in. Everybody's going to have an input. I do not know anyone that's going to not have an input on the Choose Your Fate segment. It's going to be very special and our first time doing it. So, now, last word I'm going to say before I move on. $700, I think, guys, I think it's a fair price if you drop the price of the PlayStation 5. If you do not drop the price of the PlayStation 5, I agree. The Pro may be a bit overpriced. I think maybe making it $600. But if you're going to drop the price of the PlayStation 5 to $400, I do think you should also have the PlayStation 5 around $600. You know what I mean? Or bring it down that way. $700 is expensive as hell for a system, bro. Like, Neo Geo back in the 90s was $600. In the 90s. So just think of that, okay? And now we're years from that, and we're still talking $700 for a console. That's crazy. Now, PS5 jailbreak news. No, you know what? There is PlayStation 5 jailbreak news. I was going to speak on that, but we had a couple different topics to go over. And also, the jailbreak news don't hit well when you do clips. Like, when I do clips and spread it out, the modding and jailbreak news don't do good. It sucks. You know what I mean? I love it here for us. We can talk about that shit all day. You know what I mean? But I don't know why, man. So maybe, you know what? We're going to do a podcast, and we're just going to call that shit Mod Central. You know what I mean? And we can't say Mod Chip Central because I think there's a website that's already been selling mod chips. But we're going to call it Mod Central, right? And we're just going to talk about mods, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be our show. That's it. Because I can't stand this, man. People don't respect the guys who like modding, who like the little nuances in their game systems. My bad. I went off. Okay? And see that? I be on it every time. Which, we got to do it. We got to do it. Because the clips don't do well, but we have specifically some people who love it, you know? And I do, right? And I want to talk about it all the damn time, but it don't serve as well. You know how it goes. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Enough about PlayStation 5 Pro. Y'all, this one I want to talk about. This one was actually brought up to me by my man Joe. Shout out Joe, man. I'm going to go ahead and give Joe a big shout out for this. You know what I'm saying? My man Joe. He had brought this to my attention, right? I had no idea about it. Didn't know anything about it. Because I'm usually, I usually keep my ear to the ground, but this one I didn't know. And GameStop, I have stock in GameStop, so I'm usually pretty good with knowing what's going on. But I missed this one. So apparently GameStop is going old school again, y'all, with a retro GameStop. So apparently GameStop stores are going to have retro GameStop. Let's get to the story. GameStop has announced plans to launch a series of retro GameStop stores, which will focus on older gaming systems and their titles, such as NES, SNES, GameCube, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, and more. The move represents an attempt to pivot back to its roots, with the retailer returning to its focus on used games, a business model that once drove it to the top for success. The decision to focus on retro gaming taps into a growing market of nostalgic players, which has been a long time, GameStop. You are very behind the curve, by the way. As well as collectors willing to pay a premium for rare or out-of-print games. However, early visitors to these retro stores have expressed disappointment, y'all. Yep, they have. Over the limited inventory, highlighting the challenge that GameStop faces in sourcing and maintaining stock for rare games and systems. So this move has been seen as an effort to stay relevant in an industry that is dominated by digital distribution. So, I would like to ask everyone here right now in the chat, has anyone seen a GameStop retro store? Have you seen a GameStop retro section? If you have, how did that section look to you? And would you come back? All right? I would like to ask, would you come back? I'm going to be honest. I seen screenshots. And for those who don't know, I want you to Google GameStop retro screenshots. Okay? You will see sections of GameStops that look very bare bones. Or they almost look like the sections, you know those sections where they have all the used games and they just shove them on the shelf? Right? And they're no alphabetical order crap. They're just all over the place, right? It's just a bunch of them there. That's what it looked like. And I don't know if that is what's really going on with GameStop Retro. Because the way they announce it as if GameStop Retro is a real comeback and they're going to give it a great attempt. So I would like to ask, has anybody seen this? Okay? So, This is Keithius. Only way GameStop is going to survive, but they got to be more consumer friendly. Okay. So Keithius says this is the only way they're going to live, but they got to be more consumer friendly. I have to drive 30 minutes to go to a main store for more retro game pickups. Only big stores have a lot of retro. Okay, Joe, that's a nice thing to mention because I didn't think about that. If you have GameStop stores that are local stores, but they're smaller, you probably won't see a huge library of retro games as you will see in larger stores. Because if you're dealing with retro games, they're physical games. So you're just not going to have tons of them all over the place. So I understand that. Magnus, he has not seen one, and there are 7 GameStop stores surrounding him. Oh my Lord.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I can dig it. 7 stores. 7 stores, and my man has not seen one. GameStop, you're on the clock. Okay, we got it right here in the chat. 7 stores, and he has not seen a GameStop retro. So, are you guys really pushing this out? Y'all need to push it out, Okay, like a damn baby. 3 near me. Okay, MGR says he has 3 near him. Okay, good to hear. All right, my main store has little to nothing. Okay, Joe, I would really have to drive out there. Now, Dave X said, I don't think they have any retro stuff, but he has 2 retro stores near him. GameStop is going to take N64 and sand them down. I try not to laugh. GameStop going to take N64s and sand them down and list them for $300 on the shelves. You wrong for that, man. You wrong for that. All right. Yo, I'm going to tell y'all, truthfully, what GameStop should do. We mentioned this. I know people have been here before. A lot of you have heard it. We've stated this before when a lot of us were in groups together, and I brought everybody in. GameStop is doing right by bringing retro back. I think that's a great step in the right direction. I do think that you're going to be limited in the retro games you're going to have. But I think that retro games is a start. I think GameStop Retro should not be games. GameStop Retro needs to be a brand, okay? And if y'all need me to market, maybe let's clip this and send it to GameStop. I'll do that, okay? Clip it, send it to GameStop and say, this is how you market. GameStop Retro need to be a damn movement. We got a lot of old guys who want retro to come back because that's our era, okay? So guess what? Throw tournaments. You should throw tournaments for NBA Jam. You know how many of us old guys can still play NBA Jam and haven't played that shit in I don't know how many years. But we know Turbo, we know Pass, we know Shoot. We can play NBA Jam. You can have an NBA Jam tournament. You can have a Tekken tournament on the original Tekken for PlayStation. You can have a Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition tournament. These tournaments will bring back retro. It'll bring a lot of the people who were famous and known for being great players of these games to come back to your establishment. You have to go further than that. How about old magazines? Not just old games. Maybe you need to go out there and get old copies of Electronic Gaming Monthly, old copies of Game Pros, your old Game Informers, and sell that. Old gaming t-shirts, Nintendo Power. I don't give a damn if it's Nintendo Power t-shirt. Sell that. You got to go full out retro. Everything retro. I will be there. I will sit on the couch and play a Nintendo because I don't have a Nintendo here. So if you're able to bring a Nintendo into a GameStop, encase it like a damn museum and showcase it like it should be showcased at a museum. That's what GameStop Retro needs to do. And it will be successful. It will not fail. There you go. All right. Said my piece. Now, Yelson, what's going on? Dap me up. Okay. Now, they have to do it right. If they price at eBay prices or higher, then screw it. I totally agree. You nailed it right there. Pricing is going to be a big factor to this with the games. And that's why I said they got to start doing things outside of just games. They can't, if you do just games, eBay's going to beat you out, bro. You're not going to last with eBay prices. You're not. You're going to price a game $60. eBay's going to do 30. Stop it. Okay? I'm not going to have a retro experience by standing in front of a damn, in front of a stock aisle of just cases. I'm sorry. That doesn't give me anything. All right? I can look on a damn Amazon or eBay or anywhere and buy it from someone, and I can watch a video of it. Come on now. Now, retro is way better than stupid clothing. There you go. Shout out to Joe saying retro's better than the clothing. They went into a lot of merchandising with clothing. They're trying to do the dolls, the plushies, and all that. You know, I agree. Unless they're doing retro clothing, yeah, they can keep it. So Mortal Kombat tournament would be a great one. Halo 3, Killer Instinct, and so much more. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all Wolfpack music, y'all. I didn't think of that. We got so many games that you can do tournaments for, bro. Halo 3 would be perfect. Killer Instinct would be perfect. Mortal Kombat would be perfect. Like, bro, these are all games that were classic games that I'm sure new and old players would show up to. Gamestop, if y'all take this idea, I'm clipping this, and I'm definitely coming for some of my money, all right? Fighting tournaments, round 1. Oh, here we go. Hold up. Which one is it?
Round 2. Fight.
There we go. We definitely need some fighting games in there, man. They need to ask us real gamers. I ain't gonna lie, man. They do. They need to do something else. All right, but that was it. I want to get on to the Choose Your Fate segment. GameStop Retro, I want everybody to check out your local GameStop Retro. Let me know what you see. Is it worth shopping there again? And should GameStop do something else besides just retro games? Should they do, you know, maybe old school merchandise for games? Should they do tournaments? Should they have old gaming systems for you to play the games like you used to be able to? I think it would be nice to have a Sega Genesis console there and be able to play Vector Man. I love Vector Man. It would be nice to just play a game of Vector Man while I'm in GameStop. I think that's nice. Okay? And then we got Battletoads. Still can't beat the game to this day. Yo, some games are tough, man. All right? And Battletoads is one of them tough games. Okay, Contra 3. Yo, we got so many, bro. Yo, they could do tournaments with so many games. Oh, my goodness. So, now we're going to move on to the last segment. This is the most exciting segment of the damn day, guys. Bam! Oh, my Lord. We are on to Choose Your Fate. Y'all, I come up and I want y'all to help me with this. I really want to think of titles for this segment. I have Choose Your Fate now. It was really supposed to be I thought that's what they said in Mortal Kombat when you actually, remember when you pick your character and they have all the different levels, like you could do novice, expert. He says choose your destiny. So I screwed that up. Yeah, thank you. I screwed that up bad. I said choose your fate, okay? So that was wrong. So it was a bad name. So Choose Your Fate is not like, it's the name. And I had someone else say this or that segment, like video game edition. This or that has been out for a long time. But it's one of those where you either pick the yin or the yang. And that's it. Okay? You got to stick to your guns on your choice and you have to say why you picked that. That is what makes it such a tough thing. And these clips are growing. We have some with thousands of views and I'm loving it. So we're going to continue it and I thank you guys for that. So, and there we go, Choose Your Destiny. All the classic Battletoad games I would beat in order with no deaths back in the day. Solo, if you're beating Battletoad games with no deaths, you need to record that, sir. We need to be seeing that on Twitch or something, man. That's an accomplishment, sir. Okay, but without further ado, let's get to it. Now, we're not going to do the monitor. There we go. Oh, I was about to say, what's going on? Now, hold on. I didn't even start this. I didn't even get to tell you guys. Let me tell you guys. Today's episode is going to be Choose Your Fate Burger Edition. Yes, this is strictly about burgers, guys. If you do not know about a hamburger, then you are not going to be able to say anything. The reason we are going to do a burger edition, because I know there's a National Burger Day. I believe that's September 18th, okay? National Burger Day. Let's see when that is. National Burger Day. Oh, let's put it. It shows me that. But when is National Burger Day? September 18th. So everyone here knows, okay? September 18th is National Burger Day. I want you to go out there and get you your best damn burger you can get, and I want you to tear it up, okay? And everybody knows I am a burger extraordinaire. I have burgers from across the world, okay? I want to try $1,000 burger. That's something I haven't had, but I want to see how good you guys are with burgers. All right? So we're going to start here with our first one, which is a supersonic double stack versus the double shack burger. Now, for those who don't know, Sonic Burgers versus Shake Shack Burgers. And Neil, thank you. Happy Burger Day. Happy Burger Day to everybody. Dap me up. Dap me up. Okay. As Joe said, he don't have neither one of those there. Now I'm going to tell you, I have had the luxury of having burgers from both. Okay. This is a tough one. Guys, this is a tough one. Okay. I'm one that don't like lettuce and all that crap on my burger, but I can tell you guys, Shack burgers are delicious. Okay. From Shake Shack. And the Sonic burgers are delicious. Sonic burgers are very underrated. Just so you guys know, Sonic's is like the old school. You know, you pull up with your car, you roll your window down. Hey, yo, just so I let y'all know, Sonic's is the best place if you smoking a blunt. If you smoking a blunt, go to Sonic. Because you can go ahead, you could be, yeah. Yeah, let me get can I get a slushie? Half blue raspberry. Yeah, can y'all put some nerves in that thing? Yeah, let me go. That's what you could do at Sonic. That's why Sonic is the bomb. It's just chill. They roll up to you. Here's your meal. You know, it's beautiful. And the burgers are damn good. If I have to pick one, y'all. Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, man. I'm going to go with Shake Shack, man. I'm going to go with Shake Shack. Hands down, Shake Shack. Now, Solo says Sonic. Oh, I feel you, Solo. I'm kind of, you know what? I wanted to pick Sonic, Solo. I want to pick Sonic. I'm going to tell you why I didn't pick Sonic. Because specifically, this is Choose Your Fate, and we're going off the two burgers. Now, as you look at the two burgers here, that supersonic, I don't deal with all that. What is that, like onions and the pickles and all that? I don't deal with all that, right? So I had to scoop all that off, right? And I'm just eating a burger. So a cheeseburger, decent. I might have a little sauce left over. The Shack burger, though, I can simply take off those lettuce. You might got some tomatoes in the back. It's going to come off easy. Bop, bop, bam. I can put my ketchup, my mustard. Bam. We good. So my answer to this one, final answer, Shake Shack. All right? That's what I say. Where I live, you might be able to buy a blunt at Sonic. You know what, Keithius? I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. You can buy a nickel bag of funk at Sonic. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, for those who do not know, Sonic ain't the only place you probably get a nickel bag of funk. Go to a McDonald's at 2 in the morning in the right location. You might get you a nickel bag of funk. Okay? And I'm saying nickel bag of funk, but y'all know what I mean. I mean that good greenery. But for this one, Shake Shack, hands down. When it comes to burgers, I'm going to say the quality of the burger, I believe, is just a better quality burger from Shake Shack. Oh, man. And y'all know, now these burgers, now I'm going to let y'all know, I haven't picked the burgers. So, these are new to me. I'm not sure what's coming up, so it's surprising, and I have to, like, register. All right? I'm going to tell y'all, Red Robin versus Smash Burger. We got the Royal Red Robin versus the classic Smash. Whew. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to be honest. I already got my answer. Hands down. It is the Royal Red Robin. Guys, I know a lot of you might look at the Royal Red Robin and go, Nick, that's a Smash Burger on the other side. What are you doing? It's a Smash Burger. You know how good Smash Burgers are? I don't think y'all had a good Red Robin burger. Good charbroiled Red Robin burger. Delicious. Okay? Not to say the Smash Burger is not delicious, but Red Robin's just different. Now, let's talk about the specific burgers, right? Smash Burger, as you see right now, we got the pickles, we got the lettuce, we got the tomatoes, we got the onions, we got the whole shebang. That Smash Burger is nice for the topping, so if you're looking for a classic type of burger, you have it right there in the Smash Burger. Looks delicious, though. I'm going to tell you guys, looks delicious all the way. The Red Robin, the egg, the only problem with the egg, I don't like when it drips out. Some of y'all might like the runny eggs and all that. I don't like that. I might tell them to scramble the egg, put a scrambled egg on that, or give me the powdered joint like McDonald's be doing. Yes, it's a powdered egg. They just stir it all up and then cook it, whatever. Give me that joint. Stick it on top. Delicious. So I'm going to go with This one, I'm going to go with the Royal Red Robin. Shout out National Hamburger Day. It's the Royal Red Robin for me. Only like the Red Robins like that if I'm drunk. Yo, I ain't going to lie. Red Robins will serve you a beer, too. They'll serve you a beer. DJC Money, Red Robins, hands down. Let's go, DJC Money, Red Robins, man. I ain't going to lie. Smash Burger is nice, and the classic Smash is a good burger. So I don't want to act like it ain't a good burger. It's damn good. MGR, dab me up. See you, my dude. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. The next one. Now, I take it that the next locations are probably going to be near a lot of people because these locations, a lot of people said weren't near them. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Y'all, I'm about to leave. This is the matchup. This is like the heavy hitters. Yo, hold up. This deserves this.
Round 2. Fight.
Yo, this is the real one right here. Y'all, I'm going to need help. I'm going to need help with this. I need to see what the chat going. I already got my answer, but I want to see what everybody else going to say. Because I'm going to say what I'm going to say regardless. We got on the left one of the world's most famous burgers. Billions served. And people still buy this one to this day. The sauce has been labeled some of the most famous sauce there is. Big Mac sauce. On the left, you got a heavy hitter. Big Mac. On the right, you got one of the most classic burgers around. This burger made the king relevant. It would be no king without this burger. This burger, charbroiled, coming fresh off that flame-broiled grill. Okay? Y'all, on the right, we got the Whopper. I want to ask y'all, which one do you choose? For me, it is an easy. The Whopper, not close. Now, that's me. This is the reason. Big Mac, I don't like all the extra stuff. I don't want the pickles. Onions can be on there. I'm fine, but I usually don't like the onions. Big Mac sauce is cool. I eat the Big Mac sauce. The bread. I'm the type that eat bread. You know what I mean? I'm a bread ass eating mug. You know what I mean? So I understand. You know, but some people don't like the bread. Respect. But I've gotten Big Macs with just ketchup, mustard, and cheese, and they are delicious. Okay? But it's not that charbroiled Whopper. Oh, my Lord. Yo, Impossible Whopper tastes good. It ain't even got to be real meat. Y'all, and by the way, I believe if you leave a Whopper out too long, you might see some mold on it, unlike a McDonald's Big Mac. Okay? So I think the Whopper might be a little real. The Whopper feels more authentic. It feels real when you eat it. It is a more quality burger. I think it is Burger King, hands down, with the Whopper. The Whopper. Let's go Burger King. Okay, now let me get to the chat. I want to see this. BK all the way, Whopper. Okay, Big Mac has too much bread. Okay, BK. So we good on that. So everybody unanimously, we agreed the Whopper. We might have something to say Big Mac, but I'm going to go with the Whopper. All right, now the Whopper. Just looking at the Whopper, I'm hungry, y'all. That shit is making me hungry. Y'all, National Burger Day is going to be the worst day. I'm going to go out and get burgers. I might do some damn videos that day and just take burgers and start doing damn clips. Hey, guys, I got the burgers side by side. The Whopper's the winner. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my goodness. How about this? The Whopper with Big Mac sauce. Ooh. Joe, you made me pause it. The Whopper with Big Mac sauce. I want to ask everybody out there, has anybody ever ate a Whopper from Burger King with Big Mac sauce? Now, some people say it's Thousand Island sauce, so you can find that at your local Walmart or grocery store somewhere. But have you ever had a Whopper with Big Mac sauce? That's a cheat code. You know what I mean? That's a cheat code, man. And good. Oh, man, I love me a Whopper, bro. I'm a sucker for a Whopper. Okay, so already I got my three choices. Now that was a little tough. I'm not even gonna lie, that was a little tough. Oh, we get into some challenges. Now we starting to talk. Now we talking. Okay, y'all, this one's simple for me. For those who do not know, these are two very popular burgers from two very popular brands or establishments, Wendy's and In-N-Out. To me, In-N-Out, the quality of their burgers tastes more authentic. The ingredients are a lot more fresh, and you feel like you're getting more of a homemade burger when you're coming from In-N-Out. When you go to Wendy's, you feel like you are being the best fat boy you can be. You are getting the most delicious piece of beef that you can bite, that is juicy with bacon and mayonnaise, and it is just swole. And you bite it and you go, man, that is delicious. These are two challenging ones. But for me, guys, and I'm going to say, I don't know which one y'all choose. I'm going to go Baconator. Okay? I just think, y'all, I didn't even like the Baconator. I thought the Baconator was disgusting. And then my wife had one and she said, you want to try it? I said, man, let me take a bite. I'm hungry. I'll take a bite. What does it got on it? She told me what it have on it. I took a bite, and I've been in love ever since. So I'm going to go with the Baconator, hands down, no discussion. All right? And I see Joe. I have to pick Wendy's. There is no In-N-Out by me, and that is what she said. You know what I mean? So now we're going to move on to, oh, my goodness. This is cheating. This is not even fair. This is not fair. Bro, we got the original Freddy's Burger versus the original Steak and Shake. These are two double burgers from two famous establishments, and they both have steak burgers. I got a couple questions. First, do both of these burgers taste different? All right, because I've had them both on separate occasions, and to me, the memory serves me. They taste the same. They both taste like steak burgers, and they're smashed. Like, that's what they taste like to me. Okay? That might just be me. But Freddy's is known for steak burgers. Steak and Shake is known for steak burgers. Freddy also has custard, right? Steak and Shake also have shakes. So I don't know. This is a tough one for me. I'm going to go with Steak and Shake just because it is the known one by me. It's been used multiple times. And look, Magnus never had either of them. Yo, these burger establishments, what's going on? Now, I will say this. I don't have a lot of these establishments around me either. I have traveled and tried some of the burgers. You know what I mean? But you're right. A lot of these brands, they may not be all over across the globe. Okay? They're in different parts. Like, we have Freddy's and Steak and Shakes. We don't have a lot of them. You know what I mean? So I understand what you mean by that. Steak and Shakes, we have them closing left and right. And Freddy's, I think we just had one open up close by. So I will have to say Steak and Shake, but I don't think the burgers are much different between Freddy's and Steak and Shake. They're both steak burgers. I think even the toppings are very similar. Oh, man. Man. Guys. Woo, this is another one.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm going to have to ask y'all. Which one do y'all pick? On the left, one of McDonald's famous burgers. Once this burger came out, every time you hear the word Quarter Pounder, people think of this establishment, McDonald's. The Quarter Pounder with cheese is so famous. I think I know how to say it in French. Is it a Royale with cheese? I don't know. I think that's how you say it in French. But Quarter Pounder with cheese is one of the most famous hamburgers in the United States of America. If you're saying it's not, you're lying. All right? And to the right, we got the famous Star by Carl Jr.'s. Y'all, if you're not familiar with Carl Jr.'s, let me tell you something. Carl Jr.'s is a delicious establishment. And they also charbroil their burgers. Yes, flame broiled. They do the same thing like Burger King with their burgers. So, I will have to say, Carl's Jr.'s is partner or sister brother companies, whatever you want to say, with Hardee's. So if you have not had Carl Jr.'s, you probably had Hardee's, okay? Which is very similar. Just think of Checkers and Rallies, right? Two establishments, brother, sister, same thing. So if you haven't had a Carl Jr.'s, you may have had a Hardee's. Think of the same. When it comes to my choice, it's going to be very simple. The Famous Star from Carl Jr.'s. It's not even close for me either. I love a quarter pounder with cheese. Don't get me wrong. It is delicious. But guys, the Famous Star is delicious, man. If y'all have not had the Famous Star from Carl Jr.'s, I suggest you guys go check it out. I'm sure you've had a quarter pounder from McDonald's. I'm sure, okay? But please try out a Carl Jr.'s burger. It is delicious. For this one, I'm going to go with the Famous Star from Carl Jr.'s, okay? That is my answer. Final answer, we are in. Now, Keithius, Hardee's is Carl Jr.'s. Okay, Hardee's is Carl Jr.'s, like you said. Carl Jr. all the way. They're super good, my man Joe. I had a Steak and Shake near me, but it closed a year ago. My man Keithius. White Castle better be on that list. Solo. All right, Nick, I gotta work, man. What you doing? It's all good. It's all good. You know I got you, my dog. Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. All right. So, oh my Lord. There we go. Guys, this one is like Mario versus Wario. Luigi versus Waluigi. This is what we have, the original slider from White Castle versus the original slider from Crystals. Let me ask everybody in the chat. First of all, who has had both? A lot of people who have had White Castle have not had Crystals. And I've had people who have Crystals not have White Castles. So, I have had the luxury of having both. So, I can tell you, hands down, my choice. Okay? My choice is very simple. It is based on a matter of multiple taste tests. It does not matter about the toppings in these choices. Okay, or this choice, excuse me. This choice is based strictly on the burgers, the way they are, the way they come. The burger choice that I choose is very simple. The original slider from White Castle. It's a no-brainer. I know a lot of you might think that these burgers are the same when you look at them. Trust me, they are not in taste. Crystal's burgers are more, how can I say it? Their burgers are more hearty. So for instance, you get a White Castle burger, you feel like you could just eat the whole damn White Castle burger at one point. Or you could bite, in 2 bites, you're done, right? With Crystals, it's the same size, but you feel like when you bite it, you're actually biting like, the bread is a better quality bread, I will say that. And the meat feels like a better quality. But guys, when you eat a White Castle slider, it feels like the most tastiest, greasiest, sloppiest piece of crap you can eat. It's delicious. And it stinks. Okay, it smells good to me, but multiple people tell me, oh my gosh, you smell like White Castle. Like, bro, White Castle has a smell. Have you ever walked into a house where they're eating White Castle? It has a smell. You walk into a White Castle, you smell it. If you drive by a White Castle, you will smell White Castle. It has a very particular smell, okay? But delicious. So, final answer, Crystals, hands down, is the loser. White Castle burgers all day, man. Y'all crazy if you think it ain't White Castle burgers. Now, that is it. Final answer. Guys, thank you for the Choose Your Fate segment. Bow! Oh, my goodness. Now it's time to bring in my dogs. You know what I mean? Joe, what is going on, my dude?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Hold on. Let me get this straight so I can get it. All right, there we go. Bye, yeah. Hold on, my fault. Got to adjust my screen. There we go. Okay. Good, man. I'm doing good, man. Let me pull it side by side, too, because they got you down at the bottom. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm doing good, man. How you doing, man?
Good. What have you been up to?
Man, same old, man. Just living a good life. You know what I mean? Joe, these topics, specifically We had some good ones. I want to speak to you about the girls and the games first, right?
Yep.
First, I want to ask you, Joe, do you think women in general think gaming is a turnoff, or guys playing video games is a turnoff?
Yes, 100%. Also with car interest too, without jumping off topic.
Go ahead.
I noticed that like with my younger employees that are girls, like 20 years old, and they'd be talking to me, oh, I'm not dating this guy. I'm like, why is that? Is he playing video games? No, he's a car guy.
Dang. So you're telling me there are a lot of guys who are winning just being a car guy?
Yeah. They're getting the same like bad rep as the gamers.
Damn. So, yo, I never knew that. So there's a category of car guys who get the same rep as gamers.
Yeah.
Because they're car guys. So they go, oh, he's a car guy. You know, oh, he's now I will say, to me, when I hear a guy is a gamer, right? I don't put anything to it. I just go, he plays games.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
Yeah. So why is it, do you think, when women hear a guy is a gamer, that takes a different connotation to it?
It's because of how much it costs. You have the systems, you have the games, the accessories. Same thing like with cars. Cars are a lot more money. Don't get me wrong; they're a hell of a lot more money than games are. But they have to take your time up too. That's what it is with gaming and cars: money and time.
Okay. All right. Now, Joe, next thing, 2/3 of female gamers said they were being harassed.
You know what's amazing? I've never heard of this until you actually brought it up from topic. I've never even heard of that even happening. That's some crazy shit.
It's covered. They got news articles. We literally got reporters and journalists doing underground detective work to find out. And they're stating that 2/3 of women are being harassed. Now, Joe, let me ask first, do you believe the numbers are correct? Do you think 2/3 of all women are being harassed when they game?
I believe so. Sky News, they have great information when it comes to news stuff. Like, I'm not getting political at all, but I'm saying like with the political debates and other stuff from previous generations, they hit the money right on the head. So I believe what they're saying, though. Sky News has great information.
All right. So now, do you think that's specifically to them being women? Let me ask. Or do you think that anybody could have the same harassment or those levels of harassment? Or do you think women are receiving absurd amount more? Like, what do you think the level is for women to men as far as harassment?
I'm an online gamer. I mostly do single player and story mode, but I can definitely see that happening with women 100%. I can see that, like, these guys get all pissed off. They're like, oh, you're in our room and stuff. But here's the deal. In real life, Nick, these guys will not say that to a girl. 100%. They don't have the balls to say that. Because they hide behind their fucking computers and shit. Shouldn't be that way to everybody. Races, sexes.
Yeah.
That's bullshit,
Now, I agree with you. All the time we know that when you hear this online, those same people wouldn't say it to your face. And the reason they say it a lot of times is because they're the type of people that typically don't get the opportunities to say things like that to other people face. So they take the opportunity to do it on the video game.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, a couple of things. You mentioned the Gamestop retro.
Yes.
Now, Joe, what do you think about GameStop retro? Do you think this is a good thing, bad thing for GameStop?
I think it's a great thing. Back in 2008 or 2010, I could be wrong. They introduced the GameStop retro. It was a complete flop. I think because retro wasn't really retro back in the day. When you think of 2010, that's not retro. We're in 2024. Yeah, that stuff's now retro. It's considered retro. It's great. Get rid of the stupid clothing. It's like, I don't know about the GameStops by you, but like the non-gaming stuff is like really stupid. It's not even anime related. Oh, we found something. We're gonna sell it. Here's some Disney shit or some like really dumb shit. It's like,
you're right. You're preaching. I just went not that long ago with my daughter to GameStop, and we were looking at all the merchandise. She enjoyed more of the merchandise than I did. Hello Kitties. I forgot I think it's a Japanese version of Hello Kitty, like Kuromi and all these other ones. And like, she's like, ooh, this person. Now, my daughter loves Kirby, bro. She loves Kirby. So that was one I was excited to see. I love Kirby's, right? All the different types of Kirby's.
Yeah.
My daughter loves Kirby. So we got to see Kirby, maybe like a Mario, Luigi, but a lot of the stuff was not gaming specific. You're right. It was a lot of anime, cartoons, pop culture, just different things. It really didn't, have gaming involved. So, Joe, I say you're the manager of a GameStop, Joe, and you got a GameStop retro section. You can do whatever you want to bring retro back to this GameStop. What do you do?
Fill that fucker up.
Now, Joe, by filling it up, now you're the store manager. What do you do to fill up those shelves?
Oh, old school controllers, make sure they work, get the games, cartridges, all that cool stuff. I would also get the magazines like you were talking about. If I had them in stock, obviously the old school stuff, the magazines, maybe like if you had TV guides that had reference gaming on it, stuff like that, like really cool. Also the knickknacks, the cups and stuff. Like back in the day, they would have gaming cups, gaming posters. Also, I would only carry a little bit of it. The gaming retro shirts, like this shirt I'm wearing right here. I got it from my ex a really, really long time ago. This is an actual, like, authentic Resident Evil shirt.
See, there you go. And yo, that was a time, man, where like when you was getting these things or you bought like a game, shirt was right there,
Yeah.
and that it seems.
Oh, also, Nick, I would have too. They'd be really, really hard to get and super expensive. The old collector's boxes, like for instance, if you would buy, Lollipop Chainsaw, would have the chainsaw with it, or like just sell that stuff.
Right,
Like
it did.
yeah, those collectible pieces, those really cool collectible pieces. This is what I think. My conspiracy theory, since Dead Specimen's not here. The reason why they're bringing the retro gaming stuff back is because I don't think the PS6 and the new Xbox is going to have physical. It's going to be all digital, and they're trying to save their business before it goes out of business.
And you're right. Now that you said that, leaning into that, we just talked about the PlayStation 5 Pro and how you're going to have a digital system for $700 with no disc drive, bro. We're talking about nothing. And they said $80 additional add-on for if you want to play. So, Joe, let's say your PlayStation 5 broke, right? You go, hey, I want to buy the latest, greatest one. The one that's the strongest one right now, you couldn't even play your games for unless you bought this added, piece to be able to play your disc.
That's why they're pushing digital. They're trying to make people not spend the extra $80 or however much it is. And let's have digital. Let's have digital. Yeah, what happens if the server goes down or games get deleted? You don't know what's going to happen in the future. When you press that I accept to that terms and conditions, no one reads that. We don't know. There could be something really bad in there. And we don't even know about it.
Yeah, you're right. I be trying sometimes, like, you know what? Let me go through a little bit. And you know how you read the topics like bullying. You're like, okay, scroll down past that. You know what I'm
all
saying?
the important stuff comes in the middle and the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? They know where to put it at. They know we ain't gonna read none of that. So, but you're right. We hit agree to it all the time. And the PlayStation 5 Pro, $700, Joe. What would you think would be a great price starting out PlayStation 5 Pro that is something where you like, I'm pre-ordering right now?
I would say seriously $525. I know that's really impossible to do, but here's the deal. The only way Sony's going to be able to sell these, next generation PlayStation 5 is to sound stupid. The current PS5, raise the price $100, force the people into buying next gen systems instead of buying the old ones. Because they would say to themselves, it's only $100 more. I'm just going to get the PS5 Pro. Just blame it on the chip shortage and inflation. Well, due to inflation, the PS5 now is, $600. But hey, we're sorry. You buy the PS5 Pro for $700.
Hey, you know what? That's what Apple currently does, right? They throw an update out there and make your phone slow down and go, hey, you need a new one. You need a new phone. It's going slow. So, nah, I'm right with you on that. Now, Petrix, what's going on? Dap me up. It's easy for those people to talk big and bad when people can't see their faces. Definitely people online that talk crap. He said, Joe, for real, I'd kill if I can get my hands on complete Super Mario Brothers 3 Happy Meal toy set from the late 80s. That is,
I didn't even know about that. That's new to me.
That would be a classic. Now, one thing that he mentioned about those, there were a lot of different times where we talk about the retro like items. McDonald's did
had
video
little games.
They had little games. They had
Yep.
Mario figures. They had like little pillows and things. Pizza Hut used to give away gaming stuff and all this. It would be nice to have a retro era where people, hey, GameStop, we buy back anything retro gaming related as long as it's in good quality. You could have an online site. So every store that brings in anything and they buy it, you could take screenshots of it. You can upload it to the corporate office. They could have their website. They could put it up on websites. All you would have to do is say, hey, I'm the manager. Oh, these couple items sold. You get ready to, take them over there at the end of the night. You ride them over there to the 24-hour FedEx drop-off location, whatever, ship to the place.
Nick,
Bam,
do you remember Burger King with the King game for the 360?
Oh, do I remember the King game, that disc? Oh, yes, I do remember that. Okay, I remember Dorito Crash Course. You remember Dorito Crash Course? Yo, Dorito Crash Course, man, was free. Everybody's like, ooh, it's a free game. And it was so good. They never did anything else after
You know what's good about the retro stuff? Maybe, just like maybe, a drop of water in a bucket. Have the younger people play it, like Gen Z, whatever. Like, hey, wow, this game's pretty cool. Graphics are kind of shitty, but the game works. And that will push people to say, hey, you can't keep releasing this broken shit.
Yo, and we just had another one. What was the game that just came out? Oh god. Well, I know Lollipop Chainsaw just came out with another version. I heard that had bugs and all types of crap in it.
I believe you. I haven't heard that, but I do believe you on that.
And it was another big title that came out not too long ago.
Concord got canceled by Sony.
Yeah, Concord got canceled 2 weeks. That didn't live long. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. And I mean, imagine you start saying, hey, when Concord comes out and you start buying packs like to get ahead and and next thing you know, the game dies 2 weeks. I want every single dime for every damn thing I spent back. Not just my game price. I want every dime back.
See, Nick, this is what's good about our stuff. When we grew up, it wasn't broken and the shit's still playable. Can you imagine people our age, like now, like, we're in our 30s and 40s. Okay, imagine if we're 60 years old and younger people are talking about this, hey, retro stuff. Let's go check out the PS4 games, the PS5 games. Oh, wait a minute. We can't play it. They're fucking broken. They don't work. You need a patch.
Yo, you know what they're going to do? They're going to be like this, Joe. Hey, bro, you want to see the PS5 games? They're going to be playing that shit on their watch. They're going to be like, bro, look, this is God of War, the new one. You're going to be like, damn, you play? They're going to be like, yeah, bro, I got it on my phone. We going to be like, damn, man, I remember when we used to have to walk to GameStop and go get the disc. How you got it on your watch? We going to be 60 years old like, what the hell? PlayStation 5, how is that watch that powerful? Like, we're not going to understand it. It's impossible. That is magic, sorcery in that watch right there. You know what I mean? But he said, Petrix, there's actually a place in Toronto that does that. I dropped some stuff there for trade-in early this year and got myself a Red Dead Redemption card for Switch. See, that would be nice. That's what I said. That would be nice. Now, without further ado, I got to bring my man on.
What's going on, DJ C Money?
DJ C Money! What up, my dog? What up, my dog? He chilling in there. My dog chilling.
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's going on, dude? How are you? Long time no see.
Nick.
Yeah, we ain't seen you in a bit, man. What you been on?
Fucking everybody.
I said it was.
Yeah, no, Dead Specimen left a while ago.
Yeah, he bounced out. Dead Specimen rolled out. We here, though. We got you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Joe, what's up with the channel, man? You ain't posting no videos.
Oh, I've been really busy. I also got busy with the Mix Switch group now.
Yeah. You know what? I forgot about the Mix Switch. I got to follow the group because I remember you sent it to me. I haven't followed it yet. I got to follow the
Mix I got to post some new videos. We've got a lot of stuff going on with the PlayStation 5. Some little bit of stuff here and there.
But I know how that shit be with busy. You ain't got to tell me twice. You know what I'm saying? Know how that shit is. You know what I mean?
It's amazing. You know how it is. It's amazing. Like a 10-minute video guide takes like an hour and a half to do. Editing it out, trying to make it smaller, condense it. Oh shit! I forgot to put something important in. Nick, have you heard anything about the Xbox at all? Like the hack? I haven't heard anything.
You know, it was some additional information. Like I believe you can just run the exploit, but that's it. It's nothing with it. You know what I mean? It's just like run the exploit. You run unsigned code, and it's ready. You know, that's it. It's nothing more than that. Like, I haven't heard anything. And I know Emma was the one doing it. I do think there was, what was talked about? I don't know if it was like cheats or something to work with games. It was something talked about around with games, though. But nothing of substance has come yet. The moment it does, Joe, trust me, jumping on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. Now, DJ C Money, what you said, man? He reading that chat.
Oh,
somebody. He looking at that chat. We on it today, DJ C Money. Yo, DJ C Money, man. What's going on? First of all, man, let me ask you. Big Mac or Whopper, man? Big Mac or Whopper?
Man, that's hard to... Man.
That's hard? I know it's tough. It's tough.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, what's going on? How you been?
Joe, what's up,
Hey, DJ C Money. You know you want that Whopper, man. Don't lie.
No, he wants a White Castle.
Oh, White Castle's so damn good, man. That's addicting. I think they put drugs in White Castle burgers. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Because I might go get some White Castle right after this. I'm thinking about a slider with cheese. You know what I'm saying? I told you, Joe, it's 5 minutes down the street. I'm sorry. I ain't want to say it again.
It's 2.5 hours from me.
What up, DJ C Money?
I got a quick story to tell you guys. All right.
Let's go.
So it was my uncle's wedding day. I was young at the time. I was a baby.
Got you.
So
got you.
I think before or after the wedding, we went to White Castles. Bro.
All right.
Them curly fries are banging.
Everybody that went in was sick. And I threw up on.
Oh, wow. Nick, you probably ate a whole case in one sitting.
Sliders fucked him up, bro. The whole wedding was everybody out there. Hurry up in the bathroom. Hurry up. Shit, my stomach hurt. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Nick, how many burgers have you eaten in one sitting before with the White Castle?
Oh, man. You know what? To be honest, I want to say the most I probably ate in one sitting. Let me think. Probably like 8 going on 10.
Bro,
I would say maybe about 14 I had.
See? All right, okay. I'm about to say 8 to 10. And then that's including me, like, you know, you got the fries there too. I had a little thing of fries. So I had a little thing of fries with it. But about 10. And it depends, right? Like, if I'm super hungry, I might do. You know what I'm saying? For it, like, it don't take nothing but just bite, done. Bite, done. Bite, done.
So
and if you ain't drinking nothing.
Check this out. MGR just sent me a private message. I didn't even know about this. There's a Trump assassination.
Are you serious? Hold on, bro.
Yeah, in Florida, apparently. I just looked it up because David just messaged me.
Hold up. 11 minutes ago. Yo, hold on. We gonna talk. Hold on. I ain't want to go. Hold up, DJ C Money. I'm about to pull this up live right now while we got it up. Hold on. Let me switch my screen. Let me get that monitor going. Look, y'all. Just happened, bro.
So I just put it
this great. Hold on. Let me fix the screen.
I just want to say.
Yo, we're going to be in like World War III, like in a matter of days with what's going on.
Yeah. This is crazy, bro. There we go.
So messed up.
Wait a minute.
I'm just making my screen. Look at this, bro. That's crazy.
Where are you?
Yo, hold up. Do we got video? All right, we ain't got nothing. But I'm going to just go back. I want to click on one of these real quick on CNN. Yo, so apparently I'm going to be able to clip this, and we're going to put this up not that long from now. We definitely going to put this up. I just want to read through this real quick. Dang, you said he just messaged you too? That's Yo, so it says, we're in a situation for a second time. Democratic Republican Jared Moskowitz of Florida, who serves on the bipartisan task force investigating the assassination attempt on Donald Trump during a campaign rally in Pennsylvania in July, said people in Congress are bewildered why we're in this situation for a second time. I'm deeply concerned about what's going on right now. I'm deeply concerned, quite frankly, for the former president's safety. The Secret Service has a lot to explain how the individual able to get yet again in this close to former president. I gotta see this video. He says the protocols and resources committed to the former president seem to be wholly inadequate. Moskowitz said that although much remains unknown, the main detained in connection with the apparent assassination attempt on Trump on a golf course, so on the golf course, should not have been able to be obtained or should not have been able to obtain a firearm in the state of Florida. He said it should not have been ruled out that the man may have brought the weapon into the state. I think the American people should be deeply concerned on why a second individual, clearly disturbed, was able to get this close to the former president, bro. Dang. Hold up, Trunson, let's put golf course. Can we get a little video action? Can we get a little video action on that?
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
Yo, this is super crazy, bro. We gonna try
a good deal shouldn't make it.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Look, guy was hiding in the bushes on this golf course. Man, my man can't even golf, bro. Man, let the man, just let him lose if y'all feel that way, man. Stop that. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the man. I don't want nobody murdered, bro. Nobody. I don't care how much you feel about a person.
Yeah, that's.
I don't ever want nobody murdered, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you don't feel somebody's views or you don't like them or something, don't rock with him.
Just of him. Our investigative team has been going through the internet, going through various social media websites, and we now know that this is Ryan Wesley Routh. He is age 58. The images that you are.
Hold up. We want to see that image up close.
There's some good videos, Nick, on YouTube.
All right, cool. I might just go ahead and play some of
are
those.
seeing here are publicly available on social media websites, and these are posted, the ones that you saw with the Ukrainian flag behind him and with various soldiers, that he went to Kyiv, he went to Ukraine, went to the front lines, and he traveled there in 2022. He was raising money for the war effort. He personally traveled there. He was encouraging others to join among his friends, as well as just across social media, encouraging this fight for democracy, as he was writing on social media.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. Damn, bro, we can't even do a Sunday podcast without Trump about to get hit.
That's messed up. You know what's messed up, Nick? I had the piece at the restaurant.
Okay. You have what at the restaurant?
A piece. I don't know if we could say it.
You gotta know. You gotta have. What? No. Actually, you know what? You gotta have one. You need to have one.
Yeah.
You need to have probably two. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, Joe, because folks is crazy.
Yeah, it's horrible. Out here. You know?
They come in one day and hey, I'm tired of this and I don't like you. Well, I'm sorry you don't like me. I don't care. Give me everything. And you be like, no. And you might have to defend yourself. I don't doubt you.
I want a pizza with no cheese and no sauce on it.
Yeah. Bang! Oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. Damn. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead. I got to roll. I got to talk more about this. I got to get some more. But I am clipping that part. And we get to put that up. So we get to be one of the first, to talk about it. Yay! You know what I mean? But, yeah, that sucks, bro. I don't wish that for nobody. And the fact that he was on the golf course, my man can't. All right, you tried to hit him at a rally, but the golf course, bro, that's bogus. That's like snuffing somebody walking down the street. You know what I mean? They don't know it's coming.
Nick, you should clip this video and do like a little clip it like you do with the other videos you do.
I'm about to. You already know what's coming. Sure enough, I'm gonna clip that. Click, click, click. Bam, bam, post. This is about to go up immediately after this, so we can get that. All right, but look, Joe's next story to start with. So anyways, I started blasting. Yo, you know that story, man. He was like, I don't know what happened. I saw a light, and I heard a bang, so I shot 9 times. Yeah. They like, damn, 9 times. Shit. Boom, 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 boom.
Use the rolls as bulletproof vests.
Oh, snap, yo. DJ C Money, man. Go ahead, man. You know, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yo, everybody, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Everybody in the chat, man. We got Dave, MGR, Petrix, Chelsea Way, DJ C Money here, Joe, Keith, he is Dr. Specimen, Shane, man, Solo. Who else I'm forgetting? If I'm forgetting you, my bad. I just got so many names to go through that I'll be forgetting. Neo. Also Keith on Twitch. Who else? King Joshua. A couple of people. Nathan was here. Yelson was here. David. Couple others. If I forgot you, Magnus. There you go, Magnus, my dog. If I forgot you, you know what I'm saying, my bad, but appreciate you tuning in. Shout out to the ladies. Chelsea's Way, thank you. You know, that's that's my outro. That's my outro. You got anything to say, Joe?
Hey Nick, you need to get DJ C Money a harmonica. He would look really good with a harmonica.
I ain't gonna lie, get him one. Hey, I ain't seen one of those in so long, too. One of those good old harmonicas, man. They used to be popular as hell. You remember they used to Oh, man, yo. Any last words from either one of y'all, man?
Like and subscribe, Nick Moso 5 on the Facebook page and the YouTube.
Let's go. DJ C Money. Yo, DJ C Money, I'm gonna go ahead because you take us out the right way, man. We gonna jump out, y'all. DJ C Money is gonna take us out because he do it the best way it done. Yo, we out of yo, DJ C Money, man. You gotta do this right, man. Take us out the right way.
Catch you later, guys.
Holla.
Wait, no, come back.
We left.
No.
They all left. They said it's you, DJ C Money. It is the DJ C Money Show.
Yo. D, what's poppin'? I got to pronounce the name, but I gotta say the letters. PT. Hold on, that R? Never mind. Metro, Nick. That's Desmond. Madness, what's going on, guys? Dave. King. Yo, you already know what it is, man. Dr. Desmond, Joe. DJ C Money. Hanging out with the best, of the best. Then Moses 05. The host of Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast. Like and subscribe. The Moses 05, man.